our parents before us, our brother beside us, our cousins building us, our family. Tired, we fall, we cry, we challenge. Together we smile, we grow.
Isn't that the truth?
We love our strength, our fight. We won our clan. Together we learn, we earn, we love our parents before us, our brother beside us, our cousins building us, our families. Tired, we fall, we cry, we challenge. Together we smile, we grow, we love our strength, our fight. We won our clan. Together we learn, we earn, we love our parents before us, our brother beside us, our cousins building us, our families. I am said to be difficult, I just might be. I am said to be rude, I am sure I am. I am said to be hard to be friends with. You didn't help me get better. Did you? Did you think you were helping me? Did you put energy into being a friend? Did you? It is said I am not given. I thought I gave a lot. It is said I am not tolerant. I thought I tolerated a lot. It is said I am not caring. I thought I cared more than received. Did you? Do you believe you helped me? Did you? Do you put energy into being a true friend? Did you? I gave my heart to you. You were important to me. Then it was time to stop looking at you and start looking at me. I realized I was the caged bird that must be set free. In that freedom I realized you never cared. You use words to get what you want. Did you know the next person that acted like you would be seen quicker? Did you care? Did you know? Did you know the next person you went to would also work at overlooking your bad treatment? Do you see it? I know I chose to be beat down until I was tired of being on the floor for you. I am said to be honest. I am said to be a bitch. I am said to be hard. I am said to be free. And you? My daddy's little girl, I remember being little and tagging along behind him, 'cause I felt my daddy's heart was there. I was daddy's little girl. He could break me or he could make me. I was no one's little being. I just knew where I was safe. We would hang out under the tree, chewing on the end of grass, visiting, talking and relaxing while we watch cars go by. One day we sat there enjoying the peaceful time. A car drove by with a Saint Bernard. I remember my daddy said something about the dog size. The car came by a second time. This time it stopped. The lady and her 3 kids looked broken. I felt my daddy's heart was there. She asked if we wanted a dog. She had the kids to feed. Uncle Dutch giggled a bit, but I just had to beg my daddy. Daddy said it'd be up to my mom. I ran excitedly over to the house, yelling. My heart broke when she told me no, but she didn't know my daddy's heart was already there. Sadly I returned, and as I sit here now, I have no memory of the car anymore. But my disappointment was gonna be too much to bear. My daddy's heart was already there. Thundered, he make it to big brother, his little sister loves him so. She runs and jumps like a rabbit, it's all playing and for show. Dido is a big brother, little sis is her job. She follows him around in circles and yells for his attention to play. Dido is a big brother to a gal named Celestial Nova. She's a bright light in this household, new life spring forward daily. Dido is a big brother. Celestial Nova is a perfect little sister. Dido is a big brother, his little sister loves him so. She runs and jumps like a rabbit, it's all playing and for show. Dido is a big brother, little sis is her job. She follows him around in circles and yells for his attention to play. Celestial Nova, she's a bright light in this household, new life spring forward daily. Dido is a big brother. Celestial Nova is a perfect little sister. I was going to sit. I cannot do that, my dear sir. With drill and saw in hand, I sat at my desk, forgetting task at hand. Have you met me? I am my father's daughter. I have things on my mind. I must get things done. Have you met me? I got things I must get done. Have you met me? I'm doing stuff. I may not know what I'm doing, but I am getting things done. The sink is getting a drain. The platforms are getting streams. Have you met me? I am my father's daughter. I can't just sit and get nothing done. I may not know what I'm doing, but I'm getting them done. Have you met me? I got things silent in my pleading as I have no voice. Dolly had hers and I had mine. Hers sounded beautiful, but mine is beautiful. Dolly had hers and I had mine. Dolly hears hers, but I yearn to hear mine.
Ditto dog, a happy dog. He loves to smile, he loves to play. Ditto dog likes to run and play. Ditto dog has a real fun day. Ditto dog, an awesome dog. He loves Pace Ranch, it's his home. Ditto dog, a happy dog. He frolics with the sounds of birds around. The sounds of the hills puts a smile on his face. The birds sing, Ditto dog runs, plays and smiles. Ditto dog, a happy dog. He loves to smile, he loves to play. Ditto dog likes to run and play. Ditto dog has a real fun day. Ditto dog, a happy dog. He loves to smile, he loves to play. Ditto dog likes to run and play. Ditto dog has a real fun day. Ditto dog, oh, a happy dog. He loves to smile, he loves to play. Ditto, that faithful hand, with eyes so warm, never a frown. Every day by his human side, loving her fiercely, never to hide. Ditto, ditto, always there. Through thick and thin, he'll always care. Chasing away the shadows of the night, guarding his human with all his might. Oh, Ditto, your loyal friend, with a love that will never end. Through all the years, through joy and sorrow, you'll be there for her today and tomorrow.
With knowledge, I skip with a beat, I move with the leaves, I feel the winds move me. The stream rumbles, the water calls my name. Days have passed, talk to me. I hear the rumbles gain. Stubborn as I am, knowledge I have seen. Plenty I need to learn. The day of rest ahead of me, the peace is what I yearn. We battled, we fought, we survived, we sang. Strong we are now, our clan built us this way. We challenge the rules, we survive, our blood's move. I walk with knowledge, I skip with a beat. I move with the leaves, I feel the winds move me. My direction is home, I will see my clan again. The meadow and the gazebo, the peace of not having sin. I walk with knowledge, I skip with the beat. I move with the leaves, I feel the winds move me. Home I go, home it will be. Home will welcome me. Peace be with me. We fought, we survived, we sang. Strong we are now, our clan built us this way. We challenge the rules, we survive, our blood's moves. I walk with knowledge, I skip with the beat. I move with the lead, I feel the winds moving me. Home I go, home it will be. Home will welcome me. Peace be with me. Saying to everyone, saying to everyone, just here for the fun. There are giggles aplenty and goofballs on the run. We poke and pull and chuckle, we read the chat if we can. We drink our tea of honeysuckle, we'll help you fit in our clan. The chat tells us info, whether we know it or we do not. But like a hungry, like a date and info, we Google it so that chat gets started. We poke and pull and chuckle, we read the chat if we can. We drink our tea of honeysuckle, I'll help you fit in our clan. Shake your head if you must, but stay, we're sure you will. Your bladder might just bust as your giggle is our thrill. We poke and pull and chuckle, we read the chat if we can. We drink our tea of honeysuckle, I'll help you fit in our clan. We look things up on Google, as Google is our friend. Your laughter should sound fugal, as laughing dead here is a trend. We poke and pull and chuckle, we read the chat if we can. see. Laughter comes from our soul, you'll tell from all our glee. We poke and pull and chuckle, we rid the chat if we can. We drink our tea of honeysuckle, I'll help you fit in our clan. A twist might happen later, after chat is all caught up. Games making laughter greater, your giggle box filled up. You will enjoy the stream, the friendships and joy. Guest and chat work as a team, our goal is for us to enjoy.
Hello.
And there we are. We've had it. We've made it. We are here.
Yep.
Even without being muted. We are here. Wait, I have to move my microphone closer to my mouth. Did we ever think I'd say that?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I know who I am. Okay, let's hope that works. Hello, everybody.
Check my
Hi,
volume.
guys.
If I was all the way up.
Huh?
I didn't
What?
check my volume or my input volume if I was up high.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I am.
I'm gonna increase you a little bit anyway, because comparatively speaking, you're always so much softer spoken than I am. I watched how I said that, so hush. I said softer spoken. I said it all fast and together. Did you get it? I didn't say you were always softer than me. Where'd you go, Snipe? Now I can't hear him at all. Anyone else hear him? He has to find his microphone again because, well, we can't hear him. He might be able to hear us. I don't know. There's like a regular chat and a private chat. Look, I had to explain my phrasing that I didn't do. And then he left. I mean, he's still here, but he stopped talking to me. That's how you know that you're still friends, is when your friend sticks around but stops saying words to you. Oh, wait, no, he's gone. And he is gone. Don't even ask me how his avatar is still up, but his avatar is still up, but he's not in the green room right now. So we'll see. Okay, he's back. He's in the green room now. And I don't know, but okay, he's muted his mic. He wasn't in the green room, and then he got back in the green room, but then his mic got muted. So we'll see. Look, shit happens, folks. He might have to completely exit and then close out his browser and try again. That's a very large possibility of what might have to happen. I'm just saying. It happens. Oh, almost heard him. Maybe if he talks now, huh? No. We almost heard him, though. I heard, and that was all. So I don't know. Well, this is what we're going to do. Snipe, knock on the ceiling if you can hear me. The reason why is I'm going to read some chats, and I don't know. I feel like some of them are like Snipe directed, brother poke. Okay? I'm just saying. Oh, I bet I should probably try and turn on my camera now, huh? I have clothes on now. That counts for something, doesn't it? Oh, how do I do that? Oh, look. Now I can't turn off my I can't turn my camera on. Oh. It's not this one. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's this one. And it's nice to know at least it's black, right? I got it off of unable to access the camera. Make sure it's properly connected. I can't. I moved something. And the moment I move something in this damn computer lately, every time I move something, then something else decides it doesn't want to work. So while Snipe is over there working, look at Snipe left. While Snipe is over there working on that, I should try and figure out if I want to figure out why my camera is not working. I think I have to have one of those strips where you plug a whole bunch of things into it. I forget what they're called. But I have to have one of those in order for everything I need to be plugged in. Well, oddly enough, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, when I took it out, I unplugged the computer here and plugged it in outside. The plugs on the inside, they're not working appropriately, which is really annoying. Sometimes the microphone won't work. Sometimes the camera won't work. I don't know. Like now? Oh, I wonder what this one is. Oh, look, I just unplugged the microphone. I just plugged the microphone back in. Don't even ask me what's going on, okay? Shit is weird. So anyway, there's Snipe's back. He's going to give it another try. I'm bringing him on board.
I hope it works this time.
I can hear you. You can't see me, though. You know why? Because my camera won't work now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I have to figure out. Well, I unplugged the microphone and then I plugged it back in. And oh, you know what? Don't switch. Don't switch. I also accidentally have Discord open. So that's probably what's screwing up my shit is Discord. Discord likes to screw shit up all the time. Yeah. So what I was going to do is start reading chat. I think Puds is here tonight. I don't know if tonight's a Puds night or a non-Puds night, but I think he's here. If he's not here now, he was earlier, and that's all that counts. So I thought that I'd start reading. So tonight at about 6-ish my time, 1776 showed up and said she was first-ish. And then I learned something 1776. You know, with all of these links and stuff, if we go linking too many people, YouTube doesn't like it. They think that we're trying to run a scam or something. I don't know. It's not like they're going to come after me, but just in the future, we are going to have to like keep it to 4 channels because they don't want you. They don't want you spamming other channels, and so they don't want you sharing a bunch of other channels' links.
Huh.
Don't ask me. Don't ask me. I heard that, and I'm like, okay, I'll believe that. So anyway, she put in my YouTube, my Twitch, and my Rumble. And that's probably what they don't want is you telling people, look, if YouTube yanks my ass off here, go find me over on YouTube or Twitch or on Rumble or Twitch. That's what YouTube doesn't want. Fuck them. Have they met me? For God's sake. They're going to pull the plug again in the future. I'm even going to have to hurry up and run over to Rumble. I need these fucking links here. So they can stuff it up their butt and swirl a few hundred times. I'm just saying. And then she comes along and says that tips are appreciated, but they're not required. Here's a tip. Don't tip. I'm just saying, you know. I'm just
Typical.
saying. There, there's a heifer somewhere. Just push her over, okay? Just push her over. I wouldn't mind being pushed over right into bed for the night. Right now, my back hurts.
Oh.
So here's the thing, crowd of 5, of 3, of however many we have and don't have. Here's what we got, okay? We have me who managed to hurt my back to where even taking a shower was quite painful, okay? And I was like, I am not going to succeed at this, which means I then have to get out of the shower and dry off and dry off and dry off. The fuck? And dry off. Hey, Alexa, what is the current humidity?
Right now, it's 65% humidity at the moment.
Oh, that's why I'm not drying off. Got it.
Yeah.
Fuck. Great. So now I have a backache that's killing me, and I'm wet like I'm still standing in the shower. I still don't have clothes on. I can't wrap the towels around me the way I normally do because my back hurts. Ow! Do I need to do the streaming? Then wait for it, guys. My internet buffered. And I thought, oh, I'm going to have to get on my phone and I'm going to have to DM 1776 to let her know, to let everybody know this ain't going to happen. Okay, but then I got the towel around my fat arse enough that I was able to come in, go ahead and turn on the TV to check the internet. Okay, we're good. Restarted the computer. Everything is fine. Great, we're good. Okay, we're doing this. We're doing this. Start the intro. We're good. We got this. We're doing this. Go over to give Bobby his welcome link. And what do I see? I see Snipe is saying, yeah, I'm not feeling great tonight either.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it happens. I never want you to feel bad, honey. It happens. We give what we got and they can't get no more. Unless they know our address, which, have you met me? I've shown mine a few times. So anyway, I'm just saying, I will be honest. Oh, I have gummies in front of me. Oh, I was going to say I could use a coffee though. Seriously, I could. I just can't walk over to the coffee pot. And then I'm like, oh, but I have gummies. I have, I want to get my gummies in my hand. That's what I want to do. No, I put them away so well. They're right in front of me, but I can't get them from behind the monitors. I'm sorry. Okay, I've got them away from the monitor at this point. Do I want a watermelon gummy, my last watermelon gummy, or do I want to give the pineapple one a shot? There's 10 pineapples and 1 watermelon.
Then I'd try a pineapple because.
You don't think I should try them together, huh?
Well, yeah.
I mean, come on. It sounds like it'd be a fruity drink, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
I'll do a pineapple. And then who knows? By the time I'm done with the pineapple, I might forget I did the pineapple and want to do a watermelon. They're so party.
Yeah, I wish that were an option for me tonight.
I'm sorry, honey. I'd send you some if it wasn't illegal.
Yeah. I
actually thought of that yesterday. I don't know why. And I'm like, you cannot just mail these things out. And I thought, but what if I sealed them in my seal-a-meal thing, right?
Yeah. Dogs can smell through that.
God dang it.
They'd still,
The pineapple one tastes so good.
There's supposed to be some that are actually kind of legal here. There's some infused beers that are supposed to be
That's what you need,
legal.
infused beer.
Yeah, but I can't even right now. I can't even do that. I'm glad last weekend I had a good um kind
A
of
good family time.
good family time and had a little bit of a I went a little overboard on the drinking, maybe.
Right?
Not too bad, but
It
enough
didn't
that I
sound
was
like you
very
were bad. I'll be
no, I
honest.
was I was, I was very happy.
Right.
And
Look, being happy, there's nothing wrong. Who told you there was
yeah,
something wrong with being happy?
no, I was just happy. And
Good.
I mean, I only went down the slide twice, so I couldn't have been too bad.
You were not too happy.
No, and didn't get hurt. So, but then now I'm kind of off of that for a little while. So we won't be doing that for a while. So yeah.
Okay, hold on just a moment. I have to try and find out where my camera plug is.
I'll start reading a little then.
There
Puddletown
you
says
go.
it says I must be 18 to be here and read about Snipes pestering women on the internet with his replies to things he doesn't like. If you don't like the answers, why would you want to be with them? Well, it wasn't that. It was idiots on the internet that I was commenting to, and I was in that kind of mood because evidently irritability is one of the side effects of a new medication. Who knew?
Well, I can tell you that aggressiveness is the side effect of artificial sugars for me.
Oh, yeah, that
So
doesn't bother me, any of the artificial sugars, but this one, yeah, a little irritability kind of. Little Town says, "Oh, waving and hi, Shani."
hi, I'm waving back. Now I
Little Town,
unplugged and my mouse
yeah.
doesn't work.
Little Town says, "Who trolls a baking and cooking chat?" There was no baking and cooking. It was, yeah. The
Go
one
ahead.
was a
Which one were
legal
you
thing.
following?
It was a legal thing. It wasn't even. It was a news short that I commented on. It was stuff like that. It was not. They were very random. It wasn't anybody's, stream or chat or anything that
Right.
I follow. I
Okay.
wasn't doing that. Huddleton says, I guess that's one way to meet a woman who will hate you if you're into that sort of thing. Yeah. No, I think they were men mostly that were disagreeing with me. So that's okay. I wonder if the poor dog in the bushes has recovered from the breakup. He don't care as long as he gets to go out to the bush.
Okay. I've
And
got
then,
my mouse back.
oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Getting
but the
somewhere.
camera's not working.
No.
I wonder if I should go outside and grab a camera. I'm going to go outside and grab a camera.
Okay. I'll be here. Puddletown says, oh, it was a mental chat group. That's where you find them. Yeah. It was, news stuff. And it was just stupid people that don't believe in certain things that, yeah. And weren't watching stuff as much as I was, I guess. Anyway, it's time to make the chat, he says. Get to work, Heidel. Last time was a very short read. Then he goes on to say, how about less time hitting the disagreeable women and more time installing the bidet? Yeah, right now I would not be good at that. Concentration isn't real high on my, um, yeah, whatever. I can't even think of the word for it, my list. Puddletown said, although arguing can lead to makeup sex, maybe you're onto something. Well, yeah, I don't think not from the distance that this is happening. And yeah, I'm not I might be, yeah, if I'm a genius, it's not because of that. And Puddletown says, about time for the pre-show music to start. And then he says, I didn't mean it, Snipe. You're like a brother to me. Oh, Puddle, I know. You're just messing with me. And don't be in top messages. This has been a public service announcement. Fuck.
Are you in top chat? I hear nothing now. Why do I hear nothing?
Me. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I'll see if now it moved me a bunch. So I probably missed a bunch of his stuff, and then he'll probably be mad at me for missing a bunch of his stuff. God. Booking thing. And I had changed it before, and then I went back.
And they've gotten worse. They've gotten worse, honey.
Yeah. Then Heidel says, lol, Puddletown, I'm always busy with my dogs before pre-show music. Puddletown says, I hate those sights too, Snipe. Debate over whether water feels wet to a fish and is a hot dog a sandwich. Would rather.
Okay, wait.
That would make me angry too.
Does water feel wet to a fish?
Well,
inquiry minds got to know.
Well, I wonder, do they actually take a drink?
Good question. Do they drink?
Yeah.
Good question. Okay, wait. You do that. I'm over here now doing this. You know. Do fish breathe? I'm gonna ask, do fish breathe? Yes, they breathe, but they do it underwater by using gills instead of lungs. They take in water through their mouth and push it over their gills, which absorb the dissolved oxygen into their blood and release carbon dioxide. Now, do they drink?
Yeah.
Whether fish drink water depends entirely on where they live. What the fuck? Saltwater fish actively gulp and drink ocean water because their bodies lose water to the salty environment. Freshwater fish do not drink. Water naturally enters their body through their skin and gills via osmosis. What the fuck are we learning now? What the
We learned something. Wow.
What the fuck? Okay, and what was the other question?
Well, that was the main thing. Oh, yeah. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You know why it's not a sandwich? It can be a sandwich, okay? If you cut it open and you laid the hot dog down, two hot dogs down on slices of bread, okay? It's got to be within. The reason I say that is because I make my own bread and I make my own hamburger buns and I make my own hot dog buns, okay?
Yeah.
I do not open the hot dog buns all the way. So no, it's not. It is a hot dog. It's not a burrito. It's not a sandwich. It is a hot dog. It is a hammock. It goes in a hammock. If you want to call it a hammock sandwich, I'll let you go call it a hammock sandwich. But I'm telling you, a sandwich has two pieces of bread that you put, boom, you do one thing on one side of the bread, and then after you make your sandwich, you put the other piece on. That's not how you do a hot dog. You get it prepared almost like a burrito. So you want to call it a hammock witch? A hammock witch. It's a hammock witch.
Yeah.
It's a hammock witch.
That gives a whole new meaning for like a hot dog hammock. That would
It's
be okay.
I'm
Oh,
just gonna say it's
it's something different. Now then, so a hamburger is a sandwich.
yes, a hamburger, because it though it's got its own kind of bread, is a sandwich because it's got two pieces of bread that it goes between.
Yeah.
You fix the bottom piece when it's all fixed up, when your sandwich is all ready, then you slap on the top piece and you push it down, and there you go.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, that's how that works. See?
Oh, we had Puddleton saying, "Oh, hi, Heidel," and Heidel saying, "Lol, hiya, Puddletown," and then then Heidel says, "Yeah, make sure and go into switch to your chat modes, so you make sure that you're in live chat or all messages, because someone like me needs to be reminded often."
Did you read that
Yeah.
Puddletown said carry a taser when you go in those rooms?
No, I didn't see that.
I'm just reading what I'm going through and trying to find what I don't think you did read because of Top
Yeah,
Cat.
but yeah, and now I am in live chat, but it's not. No, I didn't see that.
Okay, well I'm back up at the
Oh,
top.
you went
so-
back a ways? No, I
Yeah,
didn't see that.
back when he was saying about that mental chat group, he said go in there
Oh.
but carry a taser. Okay.
No, didn't see that. No, that's a good idea. And then Puddleton says, "Yeah,
I'm sorry. He did tell 1776 to get to work, because last time it was a very short read because he tried to carry on a conversation on his own. Keep going.
Puddletown says YouTube has changed me 3 times since I came in. I didn't even poop."
See how it is? Hey, did you
Yeah.
know that arguing can lead to make-up sex according to Puddletown?
That's what he
He
said.
says maybe
I
you're
don't-
onto something.
Yeah, I don't think that's what my plan was with the people that I was commenting to, because
Oh, well, he was calling you a genius and everything.
yeah, that was not from the avatars and the people's names. That was not what I was going for. You know.
You weren't looking for make-up sex there, huh?
No, not there. No. Then we had Heidel said, "Lol, Puddletown, that can happen." And Sin dropped in and said a 7.7 earthquake in Indonesia reported within the last 30 minutes. Boy, that's a big one. And in Indonesia, that might cause some place to have like a tsunami warning or something.
Just to let you know why 1776 said, hey, Puds, that can happen, is because Puds said YouTube had changed him 3 times since he had come in. He didn't even poop.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you read that one.
Yeah, I don't know if it was because he didn't even poop that can happen.
Okay.
Then Sin said, I'll be back. Got to get some dinner out of the fridge. Well, you get
I'm
some
just
food
curious, how many earthquakes does that make that Indonesia has had in the last month and a half that's like 7.7? Now, Sin really has to keep an eye on him for us, and the reason why is because apparently over there has something to do with us over here on the San Andreas fault. San Onofre.
The whole ring of fire around the whole.
Right, exactly. We're on one of the faults, okay?
Yeah.
So shit happens an awful lot. Yeah, I expect that before I get to pack up and move out of this fucking state, I will end up living inside the Pacific Ocean. Like a fish, drinking salt water, because
gulping it actively.
You know, apparently once I live inside the ocean, I have to drink salt water.
Yeah.
Because I'll be dehydrated if I don't. That was the weirdest thing I ever learned.
Oh. Idol says, "Hiya, Sin. See you soon." Puddletown asked, "What you having, Sin?" And then he said, "Type faster, Heidel." And oh God, it's starting and we haven't made enough chat. And Heidel said, "Half hour of chat, you done lol, Puddletown." And then I came in and said, "Heidi ho, everyone." Heidel said, "Hi, yes, Snipe, great to see ya." And then she said, "Here we go." And then Puddletown says, "I guess we didn't make enough chat." And then Heidel says, "Lamau, still praising some, Shenny."
Yeah, but that's only because I explained what part that I didn't phrase. Do you see? I mean, me saying softer speaking is not phrasing. Me saying softer than I am, that's a phrasing.
Yeah. Well, that's okay for you to say softer than you are. I don't want to say that.
You don't want to be softer than me.
I don't want to be.
But that's who we were talking about. Oh my gosh,
Wow.
he does not remember. We were talking about your mic. And
but I think I was blacking out on there before that. So.
Oh, okay. No, well, okay. I think at that point we were both adjusting your volume.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Puddletown says, "Hi, Snipe." And Heidel says, "We have, lol." Then, "Not now, can't hear him, lol. Flick your bean, Snipe." Yeah, I was like in no man's land and my computer had decided to freeze and then it was like
this system doesn't need him to flick his bean.
No.
Thank goodness, right? You poor guys heard me tell him
I was
to
about
flick
ready
his bean
to.
how many times?
I was about ready to, though.
Okay. I know what I was doing.
Puddletown says to flick your bean, Snipe, but do it gently. Nah. Get her done.
I understand that. Okay, I want the OBS bot center. There we go.
Idol says, "Lol, Puddletown twinning."
Twinning. There you go. Keep going.
Puddletown says, "Yeah." Idol says, "Possibly yes, no worries though." And slurp sound fun. Slurp sound fun? Okay.
Slurp sounds fun. Did I slurp? Wait a minute. I need to know if it was me slurping. I'm drinking water. I'm having a day over here because shit ain't working right. And I'm having a day and I wasn't paying attention to if I was, which I am allowed to do because I live with dogs.
Yeah. I mean, if you got to slurp, you got to slurp.
I'm just saying. Okay, now look, I went out and got the other camera.
Yeah. I gotta go to my other. And it's not working.
Wait a minute, it's trying. No. So you know what I think it is? Okay. When in doubt, shake it out. Doobie doobie doop doop doobie doobie doobie. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go into another stream because I can. You keep reading.
Okay, I gotta get back to my other. Now I gotta figure out where I was because I was flicking my bean. I did that already, and slurp sounds, and then yeah, and then it was clothing counts for something. Yes, lol. Oh yeah, I hope clothing counts. And then I came back, or I was on my phone quick and saying, "This is my week in a nutshell. I'll be back," because this is just how my week has been going.
I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. I'm not going to lie. I totally do get it. You know why I totally do get it? Because who's over here messing with her camera?
Yeah. It's
And you
just,
know what? It was a restream issue on my camera.
oh,
Yeah, because I've opened the other restream, and you know how when we open it, it says, "Okay, are you ready to join? What name? What camera? What
yeah.
mic?" Right? Well, I'm
Yeah.
at that screen, so I thought, well, okay. So the camera that follows me is the one I went outside and got. Immediately
Yeah.
dropped it 4 feet from right onto concrete from 4 feet up, but it's still
Mm.
working. So anyway,
Mm.
I thought, well, since I'm there, I would go ahead and try the doggy camera that I've been using in the house. Right? It works fine.
Oh,
It works fine. Yeah, they're just asshole. So anyway,
yeah.
you keep
Oh,
going because I'm about to go over to the other one.
okay. And then Puddleton says, "Power strip. That's what I do on weekends." Yeah. He says, "I'm naked right now. Turn on some Rick James." Oh, jeez. I had Rick James pop up in my, I don't know why, on my music, whatever list thing the other day. And it was like, oh, God. I don't know why Rick James popped up, but he did. Heidel says, "Works." And then Puddletown says, "No, howdy, y'all," which would mean Queen's not here. Sorry. Puddletown says, "Tips not required, but just the tip." Yes. Heidel says, "Interesting with sharing too many likes on YouTube. Thanks for the heads up." Or too many links. Too many likes. God. Sometimes my eyes aren't working the best right now either. Got my bifocals on because I'm an old man. Oh, and then Gail stopped in. Hi, Gail. Nice to see you in here. And Puddleton says, "Hi, Gail." And Heidel says, "Hi, Gail. Great to see you." Sin came in. "I'm lurking because I'm making dinner." And Gail says, "Hi, Heidel and Puddletown." Puddleton says, "So are you saying you want to lay down and we can all find something else to do?" Like, yeah.
Yeah,
It
I'm
doesn't
not
sound
gonna
like a
lie.
bad, yeah. It's like, yeah, you can lay down and hey, if you aren't on camera, you can lay down and stream that way.
Well, I thought about that. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I had to go to two different streams because when I was talking via the avatar telling you what I was doing with the cameras, well, that worked,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
So then I went over and I took the original stream off, right? The
yeah.
problem is then you guys couldn't hear my microphone.
Oh,
I'm serious. So I opened another stream, and then I didn't have the avatar set, and so I couldn't tell if you guys could see me or not. You can see me, you can hear me, we're good. It's
yeah.
been a thing. You're awesome, Snipe. I'm just saying, you're just going right with it. Thank you.
Yeah.
What time are you at?
Like I don't freaking remember.
What's the topic? I'm at Samage or
8:40 something.
8:40 something.
Yeah, like 8:41,
Okay, well,
8:42.
I'm like way ahead. Okay, let me keep going.
Yeah, I think and then yeah, so then Puddletown says, "Maybe I'll go argue with people in chat rooms and tell them their opinion is dumb." Yeah, it's fun. Oh, believe
I
me, I used to, oh man,
I
back in
get
the
told
day,
my opinion is dumb all the time.
back in the days of forums and stuff. Oh man,
Oh, I
that
did
was,
used to do it there. Yeah, AOL
yeah,
forums and CompuServe
yeah,
forums. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I did it. Yeah, and I did it even in some that where we were quite friendly, and uh, we actually got to know each other very well, and you would kind of get, yeah,
Did we used to
things
have a
could get
forum
heated.
in MySpace? Because I remember getting into
Oh,
debates
I don't remember I never
with
did
the
MySpace.
kids. Oh,
Yeah,
see, I still have a
um,
MySpace.
they say MySpace is coming back, that they're trying to get it.
Probably not like it, like what it. MySpace never left.
No, but I mean that it's like trying to make a comeback, and that they're doing
Come
something
back like
to
it
it.
used to be, where it's a lot of
I,
communication or a lot of music
I,
and music
I,
sharing.
yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Hmm.
I have no idea. I just heard that it's supposed to be somebody's trying to do something with it. And who knows?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because MySpace never left. I still have
yeah.
like 120 of the kids over there
Oh,
that are my friends.
oh,
Do I communicate over there? No, because now it's all about music and they've changed everything around so much. I
oh.
don't even know how. I do know that one of my kids, Clayton, he knows how, but I don't see him on there since he's had kids. He got married and had kids, so I haven't seen him on there. And I'm just like, okay, I checked, I'm done, move on. See how I am.
Then Heidel said, "So that's what your DM meant." Laughing my ass off. Yeah. Then Gail was here and says, "At times like this, you air dry." Yep.
Hi, Gail. There's too much moisture in the air. I
Yeah,
couldn't
that's
air
true.
dry. Oh my God, how horrible that poor Gail had to hear
Yeah.
my and dry off and dry off and dry off. I tried to
Well,
dry off. I'm not, I mean, my hair is still wet, but it finally stopped dripping. No, it didn't. My hair is still dripping, and that was 2 hours ago.
oh, yeah, it can take a while in humid weather. Yeah, when I used to have long hair, mine would get really curly in the humid because it would take forever to dry. And then I'd have really curly long hair.
Okay, because some of us are old,
Yeah,
and then some of you guys, I forget, are old,
yeah.
but the rest of you is not. Okay, Bobby, you're not here. You'd be like, what the fuck is room 222? Okay. Anybody remember room 222?
Room 222. I don't.
It was a really good TV show.
I
It was a
remember.
really good TV show.
I remember
It was a
227.
really, it was, nope, 227 was an apartment complex address.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. 227 was an apartment complex address.
yeah. That was
Room
a
222.
spin-off of the Jeffersons.
Well, it wasn't really a spinoff because she didn't have the same, the maid,
Oh, didn't she?
she was on it, but she didn't have the same name.
Oh,
So yeah, it wasn't. Am I annoying that I know this shit?
no.
I
there's
bet you
always-
I am. I bet you I'm really annoying. Okay, so here is room 222. Okay. And you want to, okay, so here's the thing. These are the teachers. This picture here. These are the teachers. Look how hip these teachers are. This is the principal. This old man with the tie.
Yeah.
But these three were teachers. Look how hip those teachers are, right?
Yeah.
So here are the students. Okay.
Man.
Guess where I'm going with this whole conversation?
Yeah, when he goes in the pool, when he comes back up, that hair's gonna frizz right back out.
I'm just going to tell you, welcome to my life as a teenager. Okay.
Oh, man.
I worked hard to straighten my hair, and the moment it got wet, here I was. Okay. Thank God that it wasn't puberty. Menopause actually, how did this work? My hair started to get straighter when I got pregnant.
Oh,
When I actually gave birth. It was after I gave birth, my hair started to relax a little bit. Then I went into menopause, and wow, why didn't I have this hair as a kid? Okay. I totally love my hair right now, but it will still try and do this if I don't control it. Okay. But nothing like before where we had no control. I am loving the widow peak on this dude. Look how hot that hair
yeah.
is. That
I
is
mean, that's
that
like
is
Black Dracula there.
that's a do right there. I love this do. That
Yeah.
is, I didn't even remember the Eddie Munster in this one. Damn, I remember he was adorbs. I had a crush on him. So, but anyway, go figure. So the whole thing is this is why I don't do well with humidity. I'm not gonna lie, I don't do well. I mean, again, when we went to another state, it was Louisiana, Mobile, Alabama, Mobile, Louisiana. One of those. What it may have been Mobile.
Yeah,
It may
someplace
have
along
been,
the Gulf.
yeah, somewhere down there. I took a shower, and I
Dry off.
I was a kid, damn it, and I
Yeah.
was in the bathroom, and I couldn't get dry. And I kept trying to, but I couldn't get dry. And then because we were at family back there's houses, right? Because we're from California. We're just back
Yeah.
there visiting. And my mom's like knocking on the door because there's 4 of us, maybe 5 at the time. I can't remember. Anyway, my mom's knocking on the door. Now, my mom never gave me privacy, but we're at somebody else's house. So I got away with locking the door. Okay, because anytime I got in the bathtub, my brother would come into the bathroom. You know, he got to check shit out. My mother would come into the bathroom. She got to check shit out. My brother would come back into the bathroom. It was just a constant fucking circus if I was in the bathroom. So here I am at somebody else's house. I am able to lock the door. In fact, you know the uncle that married my mom's sister?
Yes.
Well, at this time, he was just my cousin, and it was his house. See, I remember things. So, but anyhow, yep, no, I locked those doors because there were 2 of those boys. I remember there were 2 of those boys in the house at the time. Yeah, my aunt was younger than my mom. So, anyhow, as it went, she's banging on the door, and I'm like, what? She goes, would you hurry up? And I'm like, I can't get dry. And she started laughing and said, it's okay, just get dressed. This was not a conversation or a tone that I heard from my mother often. Okay? It was friendly. It was welcoming. It was understanding. I was so confused. But I understood that we were at somebody else's house. So she was probably being polite and just needed me to get out of the bathroom because maybe they only have 1 bathroom and they need to use it, right? Okay, great. So I get dressed. I come out. They're all sitting in the living room laughing at me.
Yeah.
They explained to me humidity at that time of my life. You know what? I'm in San Diego. I don't deal with humidity.
No, that
And
isn't a.
this bullshit that we're having today, it's like, what the hell? So when I asked Alexa about the humidity today, and he said 60%. Well, just a little bit ago, he said the humidity was 67. Alexa, what is the humidity now?
Actually, the current humidity in Ramona is 71%.
71%. Just since before I went on the rant, and the rant, it was 67%. Remember? Did you hear him say 67 a little bit ago?
Yeah.
I went on a rant and now it's 71. I must be blowing some hot fucking air. I'm telling you.
Our humidity right now is 98%.
I better shut up.
It isn't that warm though. It's 72 degrees. But we're going to have fog really soon.
Wait, do you get fog when it gets humid?
Yes, when it gets to 100%, you have fog.
Oh, hey, Alexa, are we going to have fog today?
No fog in the forecast today.
No.
It's clear and sunny with 10 miles visibility all day.
10 miles visibility all day.
Yeah. There might be some
Hey,
low-lying
Alexa,
areas.
what is the current temperature?
It's 74 degrees right now.
It's 74 degrees.
Today's high was 82, and tonight's low will be 60.
It's saying it was 82 and tonight's going to be, the low is going to be 60. I have to figure it out, honey. Hold on. I got a DM. Don't keep DMing me. It wasn't even a DM.
Oh.
Hell, now I don't know where I'm going to find it. Okay. Voices in our head, I bet.
Yes. Fuddle Town. I don't know if that's it. It's too bad you can't play them songs on YouTube.
Oh, it's a YouTube. I can't play it. Oh, okay.
No, but if you just go look at the picture, the thumbnail that's there.
I totally get that hair. Yeah. Oh my God. And I love that. That's the Kansas song. I love that. Yep. Nope.
Yep.
That's why I felt comfortable with certain things and people and music back in the day because of that. And I'm sure it wasn't like I would be the fro. It's the fro. Oh, yeah. And let's not forget that for some strange freaking reason, my hair would turn red. It wasn't copper red, but it was a dark auburn copper red. It was, there you go. Because it wasn't just auburn. It was the dark red. The Irish came out in me in summertime back in the day. I don't know. It just, yep. Thank you. You know, I play one sentence of that song and then pause it and go on to the next one. Gail, do you see what happened? I'm just saying that I don't know if you're still here, sweetheart. If you are, I love it. But yeah. Okay. Next, 1776 is lol, Gail. I can't air dry though. Why can't you air dry 1776?
I think it was you couldn't air dry, was what she was saying.
No, I thought she said she couldn't air dry. Oh, I can air dry. I cannot look. If I have 6 hours, I can blow dry. Okay. If I only have 45 minutes, we're going to go back to room 222 or the Kansas dude. Okay. Because I'm just going to tell you that's what my hair does. But if I air dry it and then blow dry it, that's where the straight part comes. Do you see? But it's so much easier to do for me now. So curious why she can't air dry. And then 1776 is squirrel to the gummies, which I'm trying to get to something. And she voted for pineapple. I did the pineapple, by the way, to where Gail says never mix those gummies. Wait, why not, Gail? Okay, first of all, Gail.
Sounds like experience.
I did. Let me just share something with you, Gail. This is something you may need to know about me. It's very, very important to know. Okay. I have tinctures also. Was it 56 or 52 drops later? We're not going to overlie. We're going to say 52, but I feel like it was 56 drops. The dogs are about to bark because some other dog in the neighborhoods are barking. Okay. So anyway, we're just going to say it was 52 drops. Did 52 drops. I streamed the entire time. Nothing was happening. Everybody goes to bed. we're back in, this is the day where, asshole, the no penis piece of shit who just said that I had some kind of a thing for him, fucking no penis piece of shit. So anyhow, this is when we spent over 8 to 9 to 10 hours in Discord just hanging out like we're in the living room. Okay? But that night, for some reason, there was only Mighty, Mandy, and myself. And I got up. They were talking about something. Mandy was hitting on Mighty. But they were talking about something. And I got up because I realized I hadn't ate, which is a theme if you know me at all. So I realized I hadn't ate. So I get up. And at that time, I had the desk over here. I get up. I walk around to the refrigerator. I'm fine. I open the door. Whoa. Immediately, 52 drops of tincture finally hit me. And I went, but I'm still hungry. But I'm high. And I'm like, I ain't eating just because I'm high. Because I thought, well, maybe that's what kicked it, right? So I closed the door. I walked back over to my desk. Now I think it's funny as shit that I'm high. I finally fucking found the right number that gets me high. So I go over and I'm like, hey, Mighty. He goes, what, Ma? And I'm like, I'm high. He goes, yeah, I know. Stop talking. You know what he didn't tell me to do? And I never thought to get a hold of Digger, because Digger could have hung out with me on this, right? He just told me to shut up because, he had a conversation going on with Mandy. So Digger, at least she and I could have started a damn stream because I want to know what was I like high.
You'd like proof?
I wished. I know. Yeah. I finally, all these years of just drinking so much alcohol, never getting drunk, doing so many gummies, never getting high, so many drops, not doing it. But this time I kept counting, damn it. And, we all wanted to know. And the whole thing is, at that time, Digger was like, okay, we'll just, you do them on and I'll be here for the stream just in case it doesn't go well, right? So I had somebody watching my back. It was good, right?
Yeah.
The stream was well over by the time that shit hit me. And it was many hours later. We ended the stream probably around 4 p.m. This shit hit me probably around 9:30, 10 o'clock. Do you see? Oh my God, it was so much fun. So anyway, the fact that I have gummies very rarely does things, but the whole mixing of the gummies is okay. Here are they're both the same brand.
Yeah.
Okay. They're both the same brand. They're just different flavors. Why shouldn't I be able to mix the dang gummies?
Just like having
Skittles. Maybe watermelon. Can you guys read the watermelon, or is it backwards?
Backwards.
Oh, that just annoys the living shit out of me when they do that.
I don't know why that happened.
They do it on purpose. I'm not gonna lie. I absolutely fucking hate it. It's like, it's okay. You know what I equate it to? Objects in the rear view mirror are closer than they appear. It's my fucking rear view mirror. Why can't I just tell right where the fucking object is?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
There.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I don't know where's the camera.
Yeah, there. Watermelon, pineapple.
My friend, client, plumber, dealer treats me so good, doesn't he? He came over the other morning when I wasn't dressed, and I needed him to give me something. So I opened the door and stuck my hand out. He goes, well, I have something to give you. I'm like, I know, that's what you're here for. He goes, you got to hold your hand open longer. And he goes, he gives me the first piece of paper. Okay. He goes, okay, here's the second thing. And I open it and it's the gummies. He is constantly dropping me off more gummies. Hence the term dealer.
Yeah.
You know, he's sweet.
Sweet guy. Yeah.
So anyway, Gail, I was just wondering, this is the one I wanted to get to. Why should we never mix the gummies? Because you do sound like you're educated on the whole topic. And then Gail laughs at Heidel. And Pud says pretty much all of it is legal here too. Sin says, years ago, my band was scheduled to play in Gainesville, so the bandmates just FedEx their grass to Florida. It actually got there and they picked it up. Seriously? FedEx, huh? That's going to be like a $50 package just for the mailing. And probably, I don't know if these are $45.
Well, at that
like
time,
they're
it
about
might have been
40.
pretty steep, the shipping.
Oh, no.
That was a while ago.
Do you know how much this is? The watermelon was only $15. Look at that.
Oh, man. Jeez.
Okay, you little shit. See it? It's right there.
Yeah.
Try it again.
Yeah. Kinda. Yep. There we go.
There. So shit, they're only $15. They used to be a whole lot more. That's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know, I don't know. That might be worth it then, huh? Just to FedEx them over to you. Although we have every Fed in the world now listening to us, knowing that I'm going to do it
Yeah.
to you.
I have people in Minnesota that can get them there and just bring them to me.
Are they legal in Minnesota?
In ways, yes, they are. There's supposed to be certain stuff, but they've opened it up pretty much that Minnesota just gave in. And
I'm telling you,
is kind of.
These are $15.
Yeah, I think they're pretty reasonable.
The berries and the pineapple so far are my favorite. The watermelon, it was nice. I have watermelon whiskey. Oh, I should have had those two together. I still have one left. You know, it's a thing. Gail says, no on the artificial sweeteners. So very sick they make me. See, that's the thing. People don't understand. I'm going to tell everybody here, just so that you know. Back in the day, does everybody remember Juji fruit? Bubblegum?
Yeah.
How good that shit was? Don't give that to a kid. If you have a kid in your family, do not give it to them. One piece can give them brain damage. There is an artificial sweetener in it, phenylalanine. And some kids are so allergic to it that it causes them immediate brain damage. That's how unsafe this shit is. So why do we have so many kids with all of these problems? Because let me see. Artificial sweeteners left and right in so many things. In so many things. Are we causing the mental health crisis? Probably. With our foods? Probably. Ask Sin. She'll tell you all about it. She needs a channel just to explain all of that shit to us. So I'm just saying. Yeah, and they make Gail sick too. Yeah, it's a thing. Just don't do artificial sweeteners. And make sure anything that you give a kid does not have them in there. Does that make sense? So here's one for you. I don't know where all of my chat just went.
Oh. You lost it?
No, it's separated again.
Oh.
Okay, so like the next one I have is at 9:06 where
okay, we have like
1770
8. Yeah,
okay, good. So
8:48.
there's a whole bunch between there and now. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I can
They're
do
going
those.
off of my screen. They're going off of
Yeah.
my screen as
Oh.
more get typed in. But here
Oh.
at the bottom of it, I'm not even lying. I swear to God, I'm on drugs. I'm not. I took a gummy, but trust me, that wasn't it. But
Okay.
I cannot go any higher. And yet, let's see, right here, it says check out down below. It says check out Shinny on YouTube, Rumble, and Twitch. Tips are appreciated. And that says it's at 9:07 my time.
Oh.
And the very first chat up at top is at 9:06.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you take over, sweetheart.
Okay, I'll try to hurry up and catch up a ways. Puddletown says, you had a band too?
I'll never know where I
Sin?
am.
And Heidel said, welcome back, Sin. And Heidel then says, Lamau sniping top chat again. Yes, I was. And then Sin said, yes, and Faye Dunaway's nephew was my lead singer. One video and the rest of the album on YouTube. Oh, that'd be cool.
I know, right?
Share that in. Yeah, to share that in Discord. Puddletown, you didn't miss any of my stuff, Snipe. Now, Heidel is another story. Puddletown says, awesome, Sin. And then says, why would fish drink water they poop in? Well, where else are they going to get the water? They don't have bottled water. Well, I guess they do. There's a lot of bottles floating around.
They are, yeah. Isn't that sad? There are a lot of bottles now.
Heidel says, it's okay, Puddletown. I don't mind if he misses some of mine, Lamau. I hope you meant stuff, not stiff. I suppose he wrote stiff. I didn't even read it that way. So, Gail says, their poor little scales will dry up. Then Puddletown says, Google is the devil. That kind of sometimes.
It is.
Heidel says, yep, Gail. And Puddletown says, I mean, I was messing with him, Heidel, and yes, not stiff. Well, that's good that you're not stiff. Gail says, O2 and water over the gills.
Mm-hmm.
And Heidel says, Puddletown, I know, lol. And Puddletown says, I like to slice hot dogs lengthwise and fry them and have them on bread. It's a hot dog sandwich. Well,
that's a hot dog sandwich. Exactly. That's not a hamwich. That's a hot dog sandwich.
That's like if you, well, even frying bologna, because bologna is basically just hot dog meat in a flat form. Right. But if you do that, you got to cut a slice in it to the center, or else it makes a bowl. You know,
it bowls up.
And, yeah. But if you make a slice to the center, then you get a Pac-Man looking thing.
Got it.
Gail says, Heidel, lol. And then Puddletown says, is a bun a hot dog hammock? And that's where a hamwick?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what you said.
Well, and the bad thing is, I wasn't even looking at chat yet. So see, Puds think alike.
Yeah, and Puddletown says, lol. Heidel says, welcome to our infotainment Googling it portion of the stream. Puddletown says,
okay.
There's no... yeah.
Go ahead.
Puddletown says, there's no ham in a hamburger. Discuss. Well, Hamburg is a town in Germany. That's where... So there is no... Burger isn't actually burger. It's Hamburg, named after a place. I mean... It's not even a thing. You know, hamburger has nothing to do with meat.
You know I'm typing, right?
Yeah.
I just need to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is a hamburger called a hamburger? Snipe knows everything. That's it. Yeah. He was not allowed the internet as a child growing up. Well, he's not that young, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I was not allowed the internet when I was young.
Right.
Yeah, I had a
It's
stack of encyclopedias.
encyclopedias it was, and he learned
Yeah.
a hamburger is named after Hamburg, Germany, the city where the original concept of a minced beef patty first gained popularity. The name has absolutely nothing to do with pork or ham.
Yeah.
Look at you
Oh,
knowing that and
yeah.
almost sounding exactly like the encyclopedia that you read.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, that's pretty awesome. was pretty
Puddleton
cool,
says,
dude.
sorry, Heidel, it was unintentional Googling. Yeah, that was some more Googling. And then Heidel said, Lamau, Chenny, hot dogs, hammock. Hammock.
Hamwich. It's a
Hammock.
hamwich.
Hammock. Yeah, that's a
It's a
tough word
hamwich.
to say.
No, just call a ham and a witch and say it very close together.
Hamwich. Hamwich. Heidel said, that's the fun part of that, Puddletown. Gail says, Earl of Sandwich would be proud. Yes, because he said, hey, I got some bread and some meat. Let's make something with it.
I wonder what made them think of it. I can't even imagine that it was never around. So,
yeah, you would have thought people would have just always put.
Mm-hmm.
But I suppose maybe 2 pieces was the whole thing. People probably always put meat on bread and then just ate it that way.
Well, wouldn't you think
both
that
sides?
the Vikings and the Scottish armies and, how the clans were always at war and they would have to grab food and go and eat while going?
Yeah, and I would think you would have always, I would have thought you would have always at least folded it over. And so you would have got that idea of, hey, 2 slices might work better. It's bigger.
Well, that's what I'm saying is why didn't they figure it out then? You know that pressure canning happened because of Napoleon Bonaparte, who wanted a safer way because he was tired of his guys getting sick on the food. He wanted a safer way to keep the foods longer. And so, boom, pressure canning came along, right? Or canning and water bathing and pressure canning. That's how that came along. Excuse me. So these guys who go to war, they've done a lot for us. They really have. They just didn't know that it was this kind of way that we'd be talking about them. But why didn't they just throw 2 pieces of bread on top of each other? And maybe they did. They just never had a name for it. And they were in Hamburg, Germany.
And their name wasn't Earl of Sandwich, so they couldn't name it that.
Exactly. So they named it where they were.
Yeah, it was something really lame. Nobody was going to call it an Eddie or something. Yeah, you eating an Eddie? Or I mean, they weren't going to call it a Johnson or something because nobody wanted to be eating a Johnson.
I'm just saying, thank God.
So until they got to sandwich, then it was like, okay, this makes sense. We'll call it a sandwich. That sounds
I swear
better.
to God. I am so fed up with my computer today.
Oh.
I've got Discord open. I have to close it, guys. Don't Discord me during streams. I'm just saying.
That's what I usually have my phone near me, so if Discord does anything, I get it on that, not on my laptop.
That would just make me run after something else.
Huh.
So, okay, taking it another level. Wait a minute. Gail knows shit. Okay? I'm just saying, Gail knows shit. Why is a sandwich called a sandwich?
Yeah.
The sandwich is named after John Montague, the 4th Earl of Sandwich, an 18th century English aristocrat. According to popular legend, he asked for meat placed between 2 slices of bread so he could eat it without leaving his gambling card table or getting his fingers greasy. the Earl of Sandwich. She was not wrong.
No, it's
The Earl of Sandwich would be proud. I'm proud of you, Gail. Damn, girl. I'm sorry. That was pretty cool. Okay.
And then Heidel said, Peloton's, well, in Europe, Germany, if you ask for a hamburger, there is ham in it. No, we checked Google, and Google is never wrong. And Google said, no, there isn't.
To which Puddletown says,
oh, well, shut the front door. Heidel says, wasn't looking for makeup secretary, Lamau. Or were you looking for it, Snipe? Yeah. Nowhere. Puddletown says, if you live through that many earthquakes, time to move. Nah, where earthquakes happen a lot.
okay, I'm sorry. We're back in. We're not shutting the front door. We're backing our fat asses back through it. Okay, 1776. I'm only using Google because it's Google time apparently. If you order a hamburger in Germany, what is it made of? Is the question. The reply: if you order a standard modern hamburger at a restaurant or fast food chain in Germany, it is made of the same basic ingredients as an American burger: a ground beef patty, a bun, lettuce, tomato, and sauces like ketchup or mayo. If you order a traditional German home-style meat patty known as frikadelle, it's a frikadelle. It's a frikadelle. That's not a hamburger, honey. That's a frikadelle. You know, that'd be like me going, you know what? I don't want my toy to show up tonight. I want a toy to show up. Okay? Get it? So it is a frikadelle or a bulletin. A bulletin. A bulletin. It is traditionally made different. So apparently we have to know what a freaking frikadelle or a bulletin are made of.
Yeah, and maybe they mix meats in that. You know, I know there's some where they do put like lamb and probably pork mixed in or something.
Okay. If you order a frikadelle or a bulletin in Germany, what is it made of? A frikadelle, also called a bulletin in Berlin, is a pan-fried meat patty made of a mix of ground pork and beef, soaked old bread or breadcrumbs. It's a friggin' meatloaf patty.
Yeah.
Because it's a mix of ground pork and beef, soaked old bread and breadcrumbs, eggs, onions, and spices. Just saying. The meat is 50-50, so 50% ground pork, 50% ground beef. So if you want the frikadelle, go over to Germany. The dudes really, you don't want me having that topic on the stream, but I'm just going to say stick to our native Indians and enjoy yourself way better.
I thought we were going to have, for a second there, a German Indian, but that was...
No, but
Bobby would have to go back on this one and try to clip that out.
I almost could have insulted. There was a 50-50 shot of me insulting every man in the internet.
Yeah, well, you could have. Yeah, you're at least going to get 2 continents.
Well, there are only 2 kind. I was, look, you know how I say that the no penis little piece of shit who is uncircumcised, and Bobby pointed out he has no penis. How can he be uncircumcised? Right?
That's
well,
true.
I'm just saying, maybe a little bit of German in his family. Do you see where I'm going with that? So yeah, I could very easily had I was going to go down that road of who's been snipped and who hasn't been snipped. And there seems to be a correlation to how much fun I've had. I'm just saying, stick with the Native Americans. I think we lost Snipe with that one.
No, I'm still around. I think I'm
Nope,
still around.
he's still here. So anyway, that's where we went, only because
Yeah.
the Earl of Sandwich, and then
Would be fun.
1776's sandwich or hamburger thing got me.
Yeah.
So you keep reading, and I'll find out what I get to Google next
Yeah, now
on.
I gotta. Yeah,
I have
I'm
us at
back there again.
9:06.
9:06.
Bud
Okay,
says,
then.
"Oh well, shut the front door." 1776 says, "Wasn't looking for makeup sex there, Lamau. Were you looking for it, Snipe?" No.
Yeah, I'm.
He knew by the names in that group. He didn't want no sex out of it. Let me know when you find us. Pud says, make sure that you're on live chat. Pud says, if you lived through that many earthquakes, time to move. We have them so we don't even feel them. I mean, there are times where I hear my house creak or something in the on one of the shelves move, and I think, oh my God, I need to really like tie my shit back so that when they fall, I can still get out of the house. I ain't done it. I'm 64 years old. I'm old. I don't know how old, but I'm old. So anyway, you tell me where you are.
I got it now.
Okay.
And Heidel says, Puddletown can't shut something if it's already shut, lol. And Gal says, where is what they are talking about coming from? And Puddletown says, that's a saying that means like wow. And then Heidel says, Puddletown.
But wait a minute. We had to go back up to Gail's.
Yes,
you know.
But I seen that. Yes. Okay, Gail. Just we just read through and then we go on tangents. We read through.
Where is what we're talking about coming from? You guys.
Our asses.
You guys and Google and our asses. I love that. That was great. We're not gonna lie. You know, yeah. I mean, you know, so yeah, look, have you ever gone over to your friend's house just because? Yeah. And you sit around and, well, you know, we all did it as kids. We just hung out either in the backyard or in the bedroom to disturb the adults. But now when you hang out with your friends, you can sit in your own living room. Welcome to your living room. This is where it comes from. There.
Yeah. Okay. And then we had Puddleton says that's a saying that means like wow. Then we had Heidel say, I lived through 30 plus years of earthquakes in Alaska. Several were 7s, but most were 3.5s to 5.4s.
Exactly. The 3.5 makes you go, ooh, and you're waiting to see if it's going to be worse. Is it just the earthquake or is it just the beginning? You know, we don't overly worry about it until we really start hearing our buildings crack.
I have lived through one that was like 1.5 or 2. I thought a truck drove by.
I was going to say, that's a truck driving by if you live in the city, for God's sake. We don't even notice those. That's why.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
that's why when the no penis little piece of shit called me a fat heifer, it's like happy cows. California's happy cows. Do you know about our milks and cheese?
Yeah.
California happy cows. Pooh. Yeah. Thank you, asshole. Lar. Talking to other Lars. I'm just saying. Yeah. So there we go.
Wow. It was like, because that's all people thought in town here, that they just thought it was like a truck driving by or hit somebody. Some places it felt like a truck hit the side of a building, but that was about it.
They were more shallow, probably. They were probably more shallow. I have to go get tissue. I'll be right back.
Okay. Heidel says, Puddletown law, I know I was being punny. And then Heidel says, Gal, which things? And then Heidel says, you made a joke about slurping and made the sound on purpose, lol, Shenny. That was when you made the slurpy thing. And it was about me, evidently. It was probably while I wasn't here. Then Puddletown says, I wonder if Rick James is mad because MC Hammer stole his music. Well, Rick James was probably so high he didn't notice it.
I was going to say he was a hot mess, wasn't he? My brother told me to stay away from him.
Yeah, he was. By that time when MC Hammer was around, he was. All you had to do was sprinkle a little dust in front of him, and he wouldn't care.
Yeah, well, maybe that's why my brother wanted me to stay away from him. My brother was very curious about me staying away from Rick James. I remember that.
Yeah, I that was probably good advice.
Why? I mean, my brother. Yeah, I guess he was warning me he was the same.
Yeah. And then Puddletown says, "No queen." Well, shit.
No,
Yeah.
I know. She
A rough
probably
week for her.
she's had a rough week, and because of the fact that it's so hot, and we're taking the dogs to the beaches on Saturday. Though tomorrow I'm going down because I have custody of Boy tomorrow. So I might be a little late getting things up on the stream and getting home. And some of the stream might actually start while I'm in the vehicle. I'm just saying, shit can happen tomorrow. Hang in there. There may not be an intro. Hang in there. It might just be howdy. I'm just saying, there's your howdy, babe. So it just, tomorrow is going to be interesting, but most Saturdays I am staying at home, getting some more office work done, trying to do a little bit of housework or just hiding from the world. Okay. Because of that, and the fact that Queen, the poor baby, she has to get up so early and take care of life. And then she's so exhausted. And she takes care of a lot of people, guys, a lot of people. So we're going to be changing our every stream to a Saturday, and then we'll be doing the every other on Fridays. Okay? What do you think?
Yep, that makes more sense, kind of. I can see that.
Yeah, she loves to be able to hang with us so much. I would have quit streaming already. I'm not going to lie. I would have quit streaming already. Now, bless her heart. There's other things that I'm thinking that I ain't going to say because I don't know them to be fact, but I'm pretty freaking close on it because, shit happens. Okay. And then later you look back at it and you go, oh, wait. Oh, now I get it. So anyway. Now I get it. So seriously, I would have stopped streaming. Okay. She talked me into it, telling me how much I liked it. And then I would have stopped streaming again. And she hung on to that one. And really, I realized she really enjoys hanging out and playing. And I'm like, but honey, you're so tired. And she's like, I'm a grown-ass adult, cuz I can come and go as I damn well please. And I'm like, well, not if I'm not here. And it's our stream because of that right there. Yeah. Because I would be out taking the dogs for a walk and going dancing with strange men. I would.
Yeah. Well, that might be fun too.
Every time I go to a bar, there ends up being a bar fight. It's not me, but I'm the first one to get in the middle of them to break them up.
Yeah.
I'm really a good security guard. Hence the reason it was an occupation I had at once. I'm just saying. You keep going there, bud.
Okay. Then it was Oh, Gail asking, what is he reading? Then Heidel said, she had a long week. That was the Pud, Gail. And then Puddleton says, I had a long week too. And Heidel says, Gail, he's reading all of our chats. And
I just want you to know,
yeah.
I have none of these.
Oh, at 9:08, you don't have any of these? Okay. Puddleton says, same, lol. And then Gail says, oh, I think I just realized the chat is way in front of reading the chat. Yes, that's how it works. Yes, we read chat in
Bless
order.
your heart.
It's hard
Gail,
to read
are
it
you
ahead of
still
time.
here? Go ahead and let us know that you're still here.
Yeah.
And now it makes sense because now that we've read
Yeah.
and made to-dos out of a couple of your chats, it might make
Well,
more sense. Which, let me just share with you, it's harder on this side of the tube because
yeah.
you guys are writing things and you're like an hour and a half, 45 minutes ahead of us, probably.
Yeah.
So what
50
happens,
minutes is all.
are they only okay, so they're 50 minutes.
50.
Well, this is the thing.
Yeah.
The 50. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
We had to remember what the conversation was an hour ago. Okay?
Yeah.
That's where it comes fun because I am an idiot and I know it and I'm okay with it. Okay? But the whole thing is that sometimes it ends up taking the conversation completely different than where it got started, just based on how I interpret the chat. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm getting better at remembering those. So thank you. Look, I just got to a second 1907. And that was the Rick James and the MC Hammer thing. So I'm finding you. Keep reading.
Okay, then we had Puddletown says, hey, oh hell, CompuServe and AOL, CompuServe.
AOL, CompuServe. It was CompuServe.
Yeah, CompuServe.
And ICQ. Yes, ICQ. I remember. ICQ was the first internet phone call that I made from one country to another and didn't have to pay for it. Then I get my uncle on it, and he thought it was pretty cool. And then we get my dad on it. Oh, my God. You should have been around. I swear to God, I broke 3 ribs laughing so hard. My uncle and I, my family should have all been, before they all died off, we all should have been locked into the Big Brother house. That would have made a few $1 billion. Okay? So my uncle is said to be, I'm going to say like the Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott reminds me of my uncle. But you know what? My uncle's supposed to be really super that cool, but like inmate dangerous. Does that make sense? I can't think of a single person that we know. You know, I mean, I don't know who is that guy who not Jeffrey Dahmer. The
Unabomber.
Dear Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy. Okay, so you know, my uncle is known. Okay, so but my uncle's not Ted Bundy, but he's got the Sam Elliott looks and style and the Ted Bundy reputation there. Okay, I'm worse. But anyhow, so what happens is we're trying to teach my dad how to use the ICQ phone. I'm pretty good at teaching people stuff, right? My dad's a fucking moron and cannot follow instructions. Go up to the top of the page and click the top sentence. He is down in the lower left-hand corner clicking an icon. My dad worked for an aero dynamics place, okay? Don't ask me why he's such a fucking moron. But his brother, who lives in the same city as he does, is very short-tempered. It does not have the patience to teach anybody dip-waddly squat except for how to suck. Okay, that's all he's good at teaching anyway. So we're doing this, and the thing is that my uncle and I were in a chat room, so we could mute the call, the chat that my dad was in, and my uncle and I could talk in the chat room privately. That my dad never knew that we were. Oh my God, it was that free phone call stuff was so awesome. Anyway, it took us like 4 days to get my dad to do it. Once we did it, we couldn't get him to stop calling. You know how I got him to stop calling me? It's not like we had caller ID back in the day, okay? I had a cell phone. He didn't have the number. He only had my house phone number, okay? 390. I'm just saying it was 390-6768. So anyhow, area code 619. I wanted 714, but they took it away from me. So anyhow, I stopped answering my home phone. It was because of him and ICQ that I stopped having a home phone, because I taught my dad how to use ICQ as a phone to call my home phone. And then I regretted it. But it was the best days of instruction, the funniest, because, you know, we couldn't share screens with the moron. Yeah, my dad was a fucking moron. But, you know, someone said I had to love him anyway. I don't know who that was. I ought to smack him one. I'm just saying. 1776 says it's a part of the fun.
Yeah. Puddleton says, I was a mod back then and used to kick people because it was fun and they were a-holes.
You know?
Excuse me. Heidel says, I've heard they are trying to bring it back to what it was like, but I don't know. I never had one. My sis still has her AOL and MySpace.
Wait, does she still have the AOL? Because I understood that AOL even closed down their AOL email finally. After
they did do the email.
Platform, they were closing down their email. And that was just like the last 3 years.
Yeah, because my aunt had to get a new email address like a year and a half ago or something, because she had an AOL one.
Yeah, so I don't think she can still have AOL. Oh, you know how we can find out?
Google it. AOL Instant Messenger. That was fun.
I love the Instant Messenger.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
Okay, here we go. Wait a moment. I don't know if this is going to tell us what we want it to tell us or not. Ready? I was going to go get water, but now I'm going to read. Yes. Okay. The question is AOL still in business? I know that's a bad question, but I wanted to know completely what's going on. So yes, AOL is still in business, though it looks very different than it did during the 1990s peak. The brand was acquired by, I love this, Bending Spoons. In early 2026, while it officially shut down its historical dial-up internet service on September 30th, 2025. That must be when all of the email addresses had to go. The company continues to operate. Current services. The web portal, the AOL home page still functions as a media and news destination. It's probably just more of the news. Email. Millions of users still use free AOL mail accounts. Well, where are they? Because everybody I know who had one ain't got one no more, which makes it really difficult when they didn't think to give it to me. Subscriptions. The company maintains paid plans offering features like identity theft protection and tech support. Well, let's just fucking go find out how much AOL cost. Don't look, okay? Rabbit hole. Question: how much does AOL cost to join? Joining AOL is 100% free if you only want a standard AOL mail account. You do not need to pay anything to sign up. Okay, so it's like a Yahoo and a Gmail then.
Yeah.
You do not need to pay anything to sign up, create an email address, or access AOL homepage. Well, then can I get my own Let's See If back? Because Let's See If is me, bitch. However, I Wonder is available, by the way. Okay, she's dead. I'm just saying. However is another good handle. However, AOL offers several optional paid plans, desktop software, and tech support bundles. Okay, I have another question when we're done here. AOL free versus paid services. AOL, we're just going to call it AWOL here in a moment. AOL Mail is $0. This is the standard ad-supported webmail service. AOL ad-free mail is $5 per month. The subscription removes all banner ads from your inbox. The desktop gold is $6.99 per month. All-in-one software program that combines browsing, mail, and search into a single application. The Advantage plan. There's Advantage / help plans. $10 to $17 per month. These premium legacy plans provide bundled services like system checkups, tech support, McAfee multi-access software, and LifeLock identity protection. Okay, I want to go look at images and just see, because I'm just saying something doesn't. It just sounds like you're paying for a Google homepage and browser. Do you see what I'm saying?
Probably.
It doesn't sound like you're getting any of the AOL stuff that we're accustomed to. You know me, right? Okay, well, we didn't want that page, you moron. Well, shit. Okay, let me do this the other way. Oh, man. Who was I talking or listening to that likes the deep? Oh, I think it was Baker. The deep tissue massage, because I am in serious need of one. Okay, we're gonna try and click on this. No, that didn't work again. Okay, hold on. Let's look at this page. Okay, well, that's just the email, right? I'm trying to make it larger. Bear with me. Okay, so this is as large as I'm going to get it. So this is pretty much like Microsoft email at this point. That's what this is. But you have your shortcuts to Facebook and all that other good stuff in it. Okay? What?
So did you know that AOL still has a desktop client available for download? It looks like something straight out of 2006, but it's made to run on Windows 10 and above. Oh, and it costs $6.99 a month with a 30-day free trial. So today, we're going to give it a try and see what exactly it offers you. Hello.
Did you want to say something, Snipe?
No. It just, I don't know what AOL has now that I'd ever want to
That's
pay $6.99 a month
we're
for.
we're gonna
We're gonna
listen.
find
Everybody,
out.
and welcome back
Yeah.
to another
Gonna
video. So I
listen a
had a
minute.
viewer recently send me an email about AOL Desktop Gold, which claims to offer you enhanced security, customizable web experiences, advanced filtering, and shortcuts your way. Yeah, they're advertising shortcuts as a reason why you should get this. This reminded me immediately of MSN Premium, which I made a video on back in 2021, and that was a subscription service that Microsoft still offers today, actually, for $10 a month, which ended up being a pretty outdated program whose features like the included computer-wide security software just come standard with Windows nowadays. It honestly just felt like something Microsoft had forgotten was on their website, and that very well may be the case with AOL Gold here. However, it doesn't seem likely because this is still getting pretty frequent updates, even as recently as January 6, 2025. This is the Beta Central, because yeah, there is a beta release of AOL Desktop, so you can get the most cutting-edge updates. And if we scroll down in the update history, you can see that we're getting like monthly updates, which is rather surprising. I mean, you got all these bug fixes here. In this December
It
update,
looks
they
like they
updated
have
the web
a
browser,
lot.
so I'm really intrigued by this, and I'm curious, as to what it actually offers you. Now, just for some
Me
clarification,
too.
this is
Hurry up
not
and
a
get to
dial-up
it.
subscription. This is meant to be used
I've
with your
got you
existing
gone
internet
for
connection,
time and
though
a
AOL
half
still
already.
offers
I'm
dial-up, and
going
perhaps we'll
double
talk about
time.
that in a future video. However, dial-up is not something that is heavily advertised by AOL today because they've been operating more like a web services company for the past however many years. Though speaking of advertising, they certainly do plenty of that, as you can see. But from their main homepage, if you click on subscriptions, one of the other things they offer are security and privacy-focused products. They've got some bundles here. You've got like ID
did
protection,
just
data
basically
secure, complete
say
by
it's
AOL.
just
They've
a
got a
web
whole tech support
service
thing with
company.
AOL Live support. And if you go under security,
Which
they
is
actually have
what we
AOL
all
Desktop Gold
already
in here,
have.
saying that it
Why
brings
do
you
we
enhanced
need
security
AOL and to
alongside
pay for it?
Malwarebytes and Norton, who I guess they have some partnerships
Yeah.
with.
I'm
So
just
I went ahead and
They're
signed up
just
for a
trying to
30-day
sell
free
stuff.
subscribe to this. So why is this under my benefits? Like, yeah, that is what I clicked on. Like, why? Like, this is not anything
He's
unique
going
to
through
this
the
program at all.
benefits.
In here, really? Huh, look at that. Pixabay, if you don't know, is a is like a royalty-free and copyright-free service that just has a bunch of like stock images for use. Also like category-specific ones too. So like, let's go to browser. Browser problem. Why do sites tell me to update my browser? This doesn't happen to me on Gmail or Edge.
He's in the help section.
.com. All right, and tech help. Okay, so this is where you can probably get some support. At least AOL help. This brings up the just the help
Just
page here
not helping.
window, which we don't even have that displayed. I think that is one of the things that we can turn
You
on
know
through
what I
installing
just
the
discovered?
additional security stuff. So we'll do that in a moment. Alerts are available when
Nobody
visiting suspicious
wants
websites.
AOL.
Desktop Gold detects these dangerous websites and will
No.
display a
And if they
warning letting you
do,
know, which is something that
they
like every
really
web
need
browser
to
does
come
nowadays. So
over
yeah, that's
here
the
and-
anti-phishing stuff
and
that they
subscribe.
advertise as being like so great. Again, they're not lying, but it's not anything like unique to AOL Desktop
they
Gold by any means.
obviously
Though
have money
anti-key logging
to
stuff, I
throw
feel like is
away, and
not
I
something
will
that I see like
teach them
specifically
how to
advertised
save some
by
money so they can
operating
give it
systems
to
and
me.
web browsers. But
Right?
yeah, so the random letters,
Yep.
numbers, and characters in the top right of your screen is the
I'm just
anti-key logging
saying,
window that
this-
disguises the actual keys you.
That just was
Yeah.
that was more ridiculous than having a hernia in your hemorrhoids. I don't know.
I think that was enough of an AOL commercial.
I think it was enough. Oh, well, I mean, if it was a commercial, again,
Yeah.
she will put the tip link back up there. If you just want to have AOL and pay for it, she will put the tip link
Yeah.
back in chat. Okay, I mean, I don't
You
know.
give
Maybe
$6.99 a month here and probably get as good a service.
and we will make sure that shit happens for free. Oh my god, I'm going to die on
Yeah.
you guys. If you only knew, I'm.
Are you getting sore?
But now it's gone into my arms.
Oh, well, if you're getting sore and we gotta get
It's
you laying down.
it's a bra thing, okay? It means the
Oh.
girls are about to grow another size, and I'm not happy with it. I'm just saying. Can we just stop? I'm just saying. So anyway, back to chat.
Yeah. Somebody.
912.
Okay. No, I just had a weird chirp on my thing. So. Yes, Heidel said too humid here to air dry too. Hence why I said I can't air dry. Yeah, there's been a lot of humidity around the country this year. Puddletown says, love that show, Room 222.
Yeah. Sin remembered it too.
Yeah, she remembered it. Heidel says, yes, I remember it. She probably saw it in reruns or something.
Probably because, yeah.
Yeah. And then Puddletown says, I was a kid. And then Puddleton says Wheezy. That would have been when I mentioned Jefferson.
That was
probably.
right. That was the Jeffersons runoff.
Well, I remember. Yeah.
The Archie. No, All in the Family.
Or yeah, All in the Family. Then went to the Jeffersons, and then went to kinda to 227, but not really. And then
Right.
And then Heidel says, "Well, I remember the reruns of Room 222." Lol. Yeah, because you're a youngin. Then
Yeah, because it
says,
came out in 1969. Ow.
Yeah, so it's kind of like I can remember, Welcome Back, Kotter, but I don't think I ever remember actually watching the show. Maybe I did the beginning.
You don't remember running to the TV once a week just to see these guys?
Maybe seeing it, but I remember watching it like after school, every day kind of thing.
I bet you can't tell who my favorite guy was on Welcome Back.
Probably a tall guy.
Of course.
Yes, I know who it was.
I know who
was he named after a president? Did he have the same name as the president?
Actually, not at that time, no.
Oh, didn't he?
No.
Oh.
No. At that time, it wasn't necessary. I liked him, but it wasn't my mandatory flavor.
Oh, okay.
See, I you get abused by enough of them, then you change. So, I've changed. Yeah, back then it was seriously John. It was.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Who knew?
I thought maybe wasn't it Washington?
Washington. I get it. Yeah, I know. And then I remembered, oh, wait a minute. I know exactly where you're going. And it's like, no, but it was fair for you.
I didn't say Horshack.
Right. Well, I felt sorry for Horshack. So he had my heart and pity love.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just saying. He had my heart and pity love. He really, really did.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And then we had Puddleton saying, "Is that Snipe with the fro?" I never had a fro. That's one thing I never had. I did have a mullet with a perm once for a short time.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was in the late 70s, early 80s.
Well, mine was in the late 80s that I had mine.
Oh, was it?
Mine was at the end of the mullet run.
My firstborn father, he did that, and that's what he looked like coming on our first date.
No.
And my dad was like, "Oh Lord," because of the hair. And seriously, my dad was like, "Oh my Lord, I don't know if this was a good decision or not." He had a Baja Bug. Of course it was a good decision. I'm wearing high heels and a beautiful pair of white slacks and a gold shirt. And it is raining, so I have this lovely white jacket on. And he's in his Baja Bug. We catch up with our bestie because he and I shared a best friend, Gary, who had the truck before I had the truck. There's a blue Ford 4-wheel drive, a 59 Ford 4-wheel drive that the floorboard came up to my yingers when I stood next to it until we lowered it, and then it came up to my waist. But the whole thing is we're all going to go out. So John came to pick me up. We go to meet up with Gary. We meet up with Gary. Gary's got a date. I don't even remember who that was. It wasn't Diane at the time. Maybe it was Diane. No, it was not Diane. But so anyhow, and Jimmy was there. The John's little brother was there, but he was why was he with Gary and his date? Maybe he was Gary's date. I don't know. So anyhow, we end up following him down there to South Bay. Okay, we're in San Diego, Lemon Grove, San Diego, where most of our NFL players came from. So anyhow, we're following him. We end up down in the mud pits in Imperial Beach. First date, that's what I'm wearing.
Yeah, you were dressed for it.
Yeah, the Baja Bug got stuck in the mud. And I remember taking off my shoes, thinking about using them as a weapon because at the time they were 6-inch heels, and having to walk over to get out of the way of Gary getting the Baja Bug unstuck. That was a great first date. Do you know why it was a good first date? Because I'm not a cunt, okay? I thought it was a fun time. I was a little bit pissed off about my white pants. I've never owned another pair because of it. But I tried to put them in bleach. Unfortunately, I bleached them so much and so long that all the thread in the seams went away.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like sewing them back together. So that was my first and last pair of white pants. I'm just saying. So that haircut is what he had, and it was in like 1978. Just saying.
Yeah.
Thanks for the flashback.
Okay.
Bud says I was a kid. Says Wheezy. I think I'm really far off because that's when she says,
Yeah.
"Well, I remember reruns of Room 222." And Bud says,
Yeah,
"Is
I
that
think
Snipe with a fro?" And then 1776 says, "The fro hair is what you were referring to." Lol. Pud says, "Speaking of that, go watch the line version of Kansas, Carry on My Wayward Son." I was enjoying that one. The high voice is a huge ginger fro. That's who I was just watching. I love it. I'm going to be listening to that quite a bit more. Pud says, and he reminds me of Will Ferrell on Saturday Night Live doing more cowbell. And says, it's a glorious fro. It is a glorious fro. I liked it. And he goes on with, I should put that in Discord so you can enjoy the majesty of the big red fro. And I went there and I did. And Gail is still around at that time. That was an hour ago. So I'm playing catch up. So just bear with us. Gail says, hormones can change curly hair for real. I'm telling you, I was a person that you could not have curled my hair if you wanted to. I hit puberty. Shit happened. I had baby. Shit relaxed. I hit menopause. Yeah, okay, I like this shit. I'm just saying. 1776 says, I had the opposite effect. My hair curls went little straight as teen and went back to waves and some curls after having kids. Then went straight for a while after menopause. Back to waves and some curls. Oh, that's just way too much. I'm glad I don't have all that. Mine's just to the... it was straight until puberty, and then all hell broke loose, and then just figuring out what phase is what. 1776 continues on with, my hair is bipolar. It can't decide what it wants to do. And she says, yep, they can, Gail. And Sin says, I'm 45% humidity. Still, I bet it's changed. I bet you're up to 65 right now. Hey, Alexa, what is the humidity? It's 57%. I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to do that to you. I know you've said it before, but I was still trying to hide it. So you're up to, you went from 45% at 720 and now it's 828 and I'm sorry, what was she at 57? I'm just saying. 1776 is 67, Lamau, and Pud says, I posted the big red-haired singer guy in Discord. You don't have to play it. I was gonna, but then I remember, Snipe reminded me I better not. 1776 is 82% humidity with dew point of 69 degrees. Lamau. Pud says, I was a throwback kid. I loved Kansas and AC/DC and stuff that corrupted me. Funny how I went from rock and metal to bluegrass. I was country and bluegrass the whole time I grew up. Can't help it. 17. I mean, I did the hip hop and I did the. I don't even know the genres of the disco era. I was in the disco era, okay, to where all I was doing was that music, and then
Dance the bus stop and all
we
that.
did all of them, and I was a damn good dancer. I'm just saying, I was a damn good dancer. But then what happened? Had kids and stopped going out, stopped dancing. So look, I was looking at a YouTube short. People were two-stepping, and I could tell who the old two-steppers were. Who were the true two-steppers? And there was only one old man who was a true two-stepper based on the way that he held his partner. I'm like, heck yeah. But he was trying to pull her in a little bit close, though. So anyway, 1776 is Lamau, Perfect Puds. I do like that song too. I'm a gingerish and my hair frizzes like that. Pud says 83% here, but not hot today, thankfully. And 1776 is no snipe. It's I can't drive my hair. It was confusing. It wasn't a complete thought. Pud says that big redhead guy sings the really high notes. I think they removed his balls, or he just remembers getting kicked in them once. Pud says he looks like red-haired Jesus. 1776 says, Gail, do you have that experience with those gummies? Just teasing. And Pud says, I think we may have made enough chat. 1776 says, Law Puds, you think the red-haired guy was castrated because of high notes? Laugh my ass off. And then she says, maybe not, maybe so, Puds, with the chats. And then she says, oh, shit, lol, hit hours later. Exactly. And then my mouse isn't moving. 1776 says, can't read the boxes. They were too shiny. Hey, I got you good views.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I got you guys good views. They were not too shiny.
I could read it.
Go get your sunglasses, woman.
Yeah.
They're not too shiny. They're a little reflective, but they're not too shiny. I'm just saying. So there, see, I even knew what we were talking about. Pud says, oh, wow, I didn't realize there were so many gingers in Arkansas or in Kansas. Sorry. I see a couple more. One has an actual fro. And 1776 says, lol, shinny. I Googled the question. Yes, you can mix watermelon. I didn't think to Google it. Damn it. You can mix watermelon and pineapple gummies and the same brand safely. It just changes the dose is all. Oh, that's not going to be a problem. Then when we're done here, you can bet your sweet ass that's what I'm going to be doing. Because I'm just saying. Pud says, Heidel was watching Kansas. Sin says, I loved juicy fruit. It's not good for you. Don't do it anymore. I'm going to sneeze.
Then Sin says, one piece could rip out your dental work too. And then Puddleton says, juicy fruit, no thanks. Then Heidel says, yes, I remember that gum. And yes, synthetic sugars and dyes can cause all sorts of issues, especially if allergic to them. Heidel says, get mixed up in time. Lyle chat getting mixed up in time.
Well, dude,
they've
done that to me before. Remember, I've complained about the beginning, ended up, it's like, oh my God, it's horrible. So yeah, I got it fixed. Keep going.
Then Puddletown says, I'm giving Shenny all kinds of Google tonight. Yep, yeah. We've had a couple good Googles. I mean, the whole, fish drink. I mean, we learned something. Fish drink water with fish piss in it. I mean,
that still surprised the shit out of me.
Yeah. And then
I gotta say.
I was right about the ham. Well, kind of, sort of, not really. Puddletown, I got some bread and meat. Bread is money, right? Well, I suppose kind of. It can be. So is dough, which is before it's bread.
I just know
Oh.
if you make your bread at home, you save a ton of money on buying bread.
Yeah. My dad always got a little upset when my mom was going to the store to get bread. It was like she was going, "Well, you could stay home and get bread."
He wanted more babies.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, that was stupid.
Did you ever define it? Did you ever define it that way?
That's what he meant.
Yes, it is what he meant. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh.
The way you did that, I was like, oh my God, what if he never knew that's what his dad meant?
No, he meant. Oh no, that was.
He meant that.
Like,
He meant doing that
yeah.
exactly. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. That was yeah. That was like when he was in the stores. That times he was going down the aisle once. He's going, I just yell Crisco if I can't find her. And it was like, well, why Crisco? And he says it's not polite to yell lard ass in the store.
I love it.
Yeah.
How
It
cute.
was like, okay. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Did he live?
Yeah. Well, yeah, he lived through that. Yeah.
I realized after I said it that oops, that could be a wrong answer that I didn't mean to get. But you did finally see what I was meaning. Thank you.
He made it to almost 84 years old, so he did.
Oh, look, you've outlived him already.
Yeah, and strangely, he only died 12 years ago. How did I do
What?
that?
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
He'd be all kinds of happy and proud for you right now. There you go.
Okay. And then it was I was right about Heidel said I was right about the ham because I actually in Hamburg, Germany, when I ordered one, left my Mafai owl. And then Puddleton says, I think we made too much chat. And then he said, nice. We are both right. And then Heidel says, right, Puddleton, lol. And Puddleton says, I knew the Earl one, and also Thomas Crapper invented the toilet. Yes, that's why they call it a crapper. It's funny that I wonder who John was, because they used the John. I don't know who that was. Puddleton says Adele is a freak for sure. I don't know where that one came from.
I don't know where that one came from at all.
No.
I don't know. Hey, Puddletown, sweetheart, what chat are you talking about Adele in?
Yeah, I don't remember Adele ever coming up tonight.
Damn it, you asked me a question, or you asked a question and I was going to Google it. Oh. I remembered it. Okay, why do we call the question? Sorry, hold on. Why do we call the toilet a John? The toilet is called the John primarily due to Sir John Harrington, an Elizabethan writer, inventor, and godson of Queen Elizabeth. In 1596, I'm fucking dyslexic, so don't give me a hard time on this. But for God's sake, they said 1596, not 1956. 1596. Harrington invented Britain's first indoor flushing toilet, which he installed in his own home and later built one for the Queen. He whimsically named his creation the Ajax, which was a pun on Jake's. I think we need to know what the hell a Jake is, but okay. The common medieval slang word for a toilet. So they used to call them Jakes. Because of his direct association with the novel contraption, people began referring to the facility, that's the restroom, the John, and the name has stuck. Other contributing linguistic factors While Harrington popularized the name, language historians point out a few other reasons why John became standard bathroom slang. Evolution of Jakes and Jacks. Long before the 16th century, which was 1596, for God's sake, common generic names like Jake and Jack were used to describe ordinary, everyday objects or private privy toilets. John naturally emerged as a modern variation of these older, you fucking liar, and you got me to read it? What the fuck do you think I'm that? Look, I read it. I'm not buying it. I'm not gullible. That is not anything as to why we're calling it a John. Okay? Thank you, though, asshole. Cousin John. No, the rest of it is bullshit. How's that? Did you expect me to lose my nut on that one? I'm sorry. Just saying. Okay. 1776 is in the 18th century German name. Literally, okay. Germany during the Earl of Sandwich, Germans called a sandwich butterbrat, literally butter bread, before the word sandwich was adopted. I'm not asking for more of the history on that. She says, well, I fucking read that too. 1776 says, you asses, laugh my ass off, snipe. And then says, you're not you, dang autocorrect. There she goes. 1776 continues on. A 1.5 and a 2.0 earthquake is definitely like a rig going by. We don't even feel them. The dogs don't feel them. Pud says, yay, autocorrect moved to Heidel. I'm free at last. He's so happy. 1776 is my Puds. And then she goes, meh. She got it wrong the first time. 1776 says, going with the flow for streams. No worry. Pud says, I got up at 3:30 all week. 1776 says, well, that sounds good. Really getting up at 3:30 every morning? That doesn't sound good. I know it had nothing to do with it. Sen says, where the hell is Bobby? I don't know. I sent him his invite. And Gail is like, I am here. Bless your heart. Now, do you see how we work? Did we pick on yours already by now? I bet you we already read yours because that was an hour ago. And it's been like an hour and a half since we were like talking to you about all of the sandwich stuff, which is why it all came back up here in chat. Did you see how it did? It rotated out of chat and then came back into chat. This is what we do. 1776 says, no idea, Sim. And then says, lol, Gail. And then Pud says, we got Gail. Apparently, the poor thing just felt like she needed to watch a car accident. And so she thought it was pretty good. Yeah. And she's still staring at it, trying to figure out what idiot's at fault for this shit show. 1776 says, oh, Lord family locked into the Big Brother house. We'd have been good. We'd have made them $1 billion in one season. Gail says, it could be the chat house. Oh, no, it would have been the where did he bury her last night house. I mean, you'd have to know. Look, I know you don't know this, Gail. I know it's not your fault. You don't know this, honey. But my daddy used to drive down the road, and when he was having a bad day and he saw the right kid on the bus stop, my dad would stop the car, get out, and beat the shit out of the kid. He'd come back to the house and call the cops because back then they didn't have cell phones. He'd come back to the house and say that the kid jumped in front of the car and then beat the shit out of my dad. Mind you, the poor kid is bleeding, and my dad ain't got nothing wrong with him. But still, you stick with the story. I'm going to be honest. I have used that story, and a certain he tried to apply for the position of son-in-law in my life. And he fooked that up. My daughter was like, Mama, what do I do with this? And I said, well, you guys call him over, because there was another woman involved. I said, you go ahead and call him over. Just invite him. Just say, hey, honey, are you coming over? And let him come over. And y'all wait in the bedroom for him. Don't say a word. Where's your car parked? Make sure your car park's not, your car's not parked somewhere around here. My dad gave me a ride. Good, I'm glad. Yep, he walked into the house. He was all kinds of happy to see my daughter until he realized, wait a minute, I know that chick who's standing beside him. Wait, it gets better. So the girls have their little discussion with him. And then finally I said, it's time that we go outside. And I took him outside down to the parking lot. And I quickly dialed 911 and I said, I need you to send me a unit. Oh, yeah, this guy, he was dating my daughter, and then they got into a fight, and I walked him down to the car, and then he beat me up, and I'm just gonna tell you. That was a kid I didn't have to lay a hand on. My family would have made billions for CBS if we'd have all been locked in that house at one time. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm just saying. God only knows what everybody else would have learned from my family, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Did the police show up? Yes. Did I, because I had no injury, did I want to press charges? No. Got upstairs. My daughter and that other chick was like, what the hell is going on? We saw the cops. Did you hurt him? Seriously, my daughter thought she knew the way this was going to go. And I'm like, no, but they were going to go ahead and take him in, and I didn't press charges. All of a sudden, my daughter turned into me, thinking that he had laid a hand on me. And she was going to go kick his ass. And I'm like, no, honey, no. Have you met me? Do you think I'd let somebody lay a hand on me? She's thinking about her father, and she's like, yeah, no, got it. Okay. What happened? The cops didn't know that. She learned a lesson from me right then. As a female, you keep certain things in your bag and you use them if needed. And seriously, it was 5 years. He came back and said, I really am sorry. I lost you. The best thing ever. And I lost you. It's like, yeah, well, too bad. She ain't getting you. She don't want you back. So anyway, Sin says, I live 2 blocks from the college he was kidnapping women from. Oh, you're talking about Ted. 1776 says, oh, wow, Sin. Can you imagine? I mean, that's scary. That's just friggin' scary. 1776 says, Lamau, home phone, no answer. Same here, but still have one. The house didn't come with one. It's too new, and they do the plug-in kind. I like the hardwired kind. Pud says, I used to ICQ at work, lol. And then 1776 says, yes, she still has her AOL as one of the last week anyhow. I sent her an email, and she got it. They yanked most everybody I knew. Pud says, AOL has mail, but the messages are from 1996. 1776 says McAfee is a cruddy antivirus software. Anyway, exactly. I pull it off of every computer. 1776 says, if you need to rest, that's understandable, Shinny. I know, it's just a pain. Sin says, and I'm trying to read a little bit faster to get us caught up. I just need to stop fucking talking. Sin says, so, and Mary Hartman, Mary Hartman, 1776 says, I remember those too. Sin says, I don't care if nobody knows or if anybody knows where I live. Well, I knew that you had said that the town before, but I don't, even me, I've said my town. I don't like to keep rubbing it in. And then he turned around and said it, and so I live behind locked gates with security, and I own a pew pew. That's kind of where I'm at. I own a couple of them suckers. So, I'm not behind locked gates, but I am a private community. 1776 says, couldn't hear Alexa anyway, so didn't hear the where. And Lamau Snipes, Dad, you could stay home to get bread. You spelt it wrong. And it says, your dad's humor, I love it. Pud says, you said hot dog in Germany was same name, Adele.
I don't remember.
No, somebody in chat. Oh, wait, was you? He in chat said something about Adele, and he said that I said hot dog in Germany was same name Adele. You know what? Maybe it was.
Yeah.
What is a hot? Okay, it would help. Hot dog in. Yes, I've done this tonight. You would think that it made of. There you go. I don't see. it's not, I need to have the same words that I was looking for it up under a little bit ago. But I didn't remember saying the word Adele, and it was with an F. I think. No, it's a hamburger. I didn't ask what a hot dog in Germany was made of. I asked what a hamburger in Germany is made of.
A hot dog in Germany is called der hot dog.
Fricadelle. It was a fricadelle.
Oh, a fricadelle.
So I did say Adele. It was a fricadelle.
Okay.
A fricadelle.
It's a freaky Adele. It's closer.
F-R-I-K. So freakadelle. So instead of, it's YouTube friendly. There you go. How's that sound? It's a fricadelle.
Yeah.
Or
like
a boulette in Berlin. A fricadelle or Berlin. Or, I'm just, okay, I did say that. I got to hurry up and read some of these so that he can come back on. Yeah. Bud says, I was joking about Thomas Crapper. In Seattle, they have an underground tour, and they mentioned Thomas Crapper. And Thomas Crapper, baptized in 1836, and he died in January of 1910, was an English plumber and businessman. He found Thomas Crapper and Company in London. Oh, how cute. But we found that it was because of Queen Elizabeth's cousin, a plumbing equipment company in London, Thomas Crapper and Company in London, a plumbing company. I think that was great. 1776, hot dogs in Germany's Frankfurters, named after. No, we're not doing that. Damn you, Heidel, stop it. Because I go Googling and then you go Googling and then no.
I looked it up and it was der hot dog.
Der hot dog. Well, okay.
That's what it said.
And at least I'm giving you guys the questions when I type them in. I'm just saying, Bud says he didn't invent it like they say in the Seattle Underground Tour. No, that was...
He just made it work better.
I want to say Mr. Toilet, but it wasn't Toilet. What was the dude's name? What was the other name that we called the toilet? John. Yeah. The cousin of Queen Elizabeth. Did I give a number? I think it was just the first Queen Elizabeth, because we just lost the second Queen Elizabeth. Although she lived for fucking ever. It could have been the second Queen Elizabeth for all I know. Yeah. I'm just saying. It's a thing. Puddletown says dog wienered Heidel. And then Puddletown says wieners. He meant wieners. Or anyway, dog wieners Heidel. And Gail says, so John, not Jake. Oh, exactly. These idiots trying to make Charles Jack. I don't know. I will never. It's fucking drugs. It's not me. It's them. 1776 is lol Gail. And Gail says, I get it now, Shenograms. I'm just saying, Do you get the shenanigans of it all? Because we're over here doing shenanigans. Do you get the shenanigans now? I became shenanigram when I became a great grandmother. One of my phones are ringing. They'll get over it. But when I became a great grandmother, when I was just a grandmother, it was Shinnygram, because the grandkids called me Shinnygram. So they couldn't say Grammy Gram or whatever we were trying to get them to say. So there's the thing. No way, that didn't happen. I don't know what we were reading. On those kind of comments, you have to give me a little bit more. 1776 is law. Gail says, why did you call the cops? Law. Oh, wait a minute. Am I already there? Oh, just to let him know he can't mess with my kid. Yeah. Just to let him know he can't mess with my kid without fear that, number one, he already had the fear I was going to hurt him. Number two, I wanted to let him know he could hurt himself just as easily. And he got the lesson. He totally respected me after that. He hurt himself when he fell through a roof one day, not mine, but he was working as a roofer and fell through the roof. and was in the hospital for like 6 weeks, called my daughter. He's like, tell your mom that was so cool. Because he needed, see, he didn't have a mom. He was being raised by a single dad who liked women. He needed to understand you don't do that. So, you know, he came over there. He thought he was going to get the shit beat out of him, but instead, he found out that he got outwitted, because I don't like men who think they can cheat on women because they can outwit them. So it became a thing. It was a good thing. The boy learned a lesson. 1776 says, there's why. And Pud says, so many spinoffs from Mary Tyler Moore Show. I know, right? That was the best. 1776 says, yep, Puds. And Pud says, you Googled hot dog, and it was something Adele. That was what is a hamburger in Germany made of? That's what I Googled. Wait a minute. If we're this caught up, why am I reading again?
Yeah, we're almost. Oh no! Now I got to go back where I got to find.
At 1049, where 1776
Oh,
says,
okay.
wow, read
it
next
next.
for German hot dog.
Yeah, and then Puddletown says, oh yeah, hamburger. Yeah, a hamburger. And then Gail says, I can't tell you guys the number of times I have came in here other nights and left because I couldn't figure out what the hell you guys were talking about. No kidding. Hey, we don't know sometimes. I thought you guys were crazy or insane. Yeah,
that's the reason that we started Googling shit. Because we don't know half the time. And then Snipe comes in knowing shit. And it's like, that doesn't sound real. So we go Googling shit and it's real. But it got worse. Or no, it got started because Bobby knows way too much.
Yeah, he knows words. Bobby knows words.
He would just come in and type words that didn't even look like they existed. Okay?
Yes.
So he used to get me to say a whole bunch of things that they were made up words. I know they were made up words. Okay. But that was his thing is once a week, he would make me say some made up word that was made up of 8 other words. Okay. And I would do it. Then he started typing words that I would say them. And then he would say, no, it's Will. And I was like, no, it's not. He's like, yeah, and I go and type it into Google to prove that I'm not being gaslit. And oh my God, it was adorable. It was the cute, what was that? What is that guy that Queen's first thing was, oh my God, they live in my eyelashes?
Yeah, those little, they were little fat little mites that live in your eyelash.
They're adorable.
Yeah, I don't remember what they were called now. Again, man, they were quite the thing. They looked like a little pig.
They were cute as a bug. Well, they were a bug. Okay. The Dimidex, I don't know. Yeah. This doesn't look like the full name, but this guy isn't as cute either, really, to be honest.
Yeah.
No, these are the visible.
No, I think they were like those. I don't think that was the exact one.
Yeah, I think they're the smaller version because these things that you can see on your eyes were the other little critters they caught. Oh my God, she is so adorable, cute. I have to share this. Why do I have to share this? Because she's just too friggin' adorable cute. Okay? Look how cute she is. She even has little hearts on the side of her face.
Yeah.
She probably is what's better known as AI. But
it's the thought that counts.
I'm just telling you. Well, yeah, there's a friggin' bow in her hair. Of course it's friggin' AI. Skinny, you're a fucking idiot. You gullible fucking goose.
I thought,
I didn't see the eyebrows. Oh my God, not the eyebrows, but the bow. I just noticed the fingernails too. No, I did not look I don't look that closely. This is the reason that I can misspell shit. Exactly. The initial thought gets there. That's all I need. I don't need to overthink it. And then when I come back and start staring at it, I start, oh my God, look. I'm just saying, she's a cute little bug. Okay. Some of these are really gross. And now, do you see what happens? This is what happens. We don't know what we're about. We're not about, we just are. And now you know why. And now you know the rest of the story. But Gail, we're so happy that tonight you stuck around.
Yeah.
You figured it out. And now you're like, it makes sense. Doesn't it make sense? Because now you type that just like, seriously, it was only 9 minutes ago, dang it. I was going to say, you typed that 9 minutes ago thinking it was like 45 minutes, and y'all have gone on to another conversation, but yet we're going to come back to this one. You got to admit that's fun when we do it, but it's only been 9 minutes, so it's probably not so fun. Yeah, we are crazy. Sweetheart. We didn't know that we were supposed to take one or the other. We're a bunch of greedy ass heifers and bull calves, and we took a bit of both.
This is me sober.
Oh my God, he is so adorable. Let's get him a drink. Let's make it even better. Let's get him 2 drinks. We can't talk him into getting 3, but we sure would love to see what he'd be like on 3. But yeah, no, we are crazy and we are insane. We own it. Have you met me? I totally own it. Okay. So the whole thing is we are insane, but we own it and we have a really good time with it. Pud says it's Google Fest 2026. And then says Seattle had a fire and you had to use a ladder to cross the street. They threw garbage in the holes in horses.
They threw garbage in the horses. Okay.
No,
I think we just go by that.
No, we'll break this down. They threw garbage in the holes and horses.
And in the horses.
Or did they throw garbage in the horses as well as the holes? There's 2 ways to read that. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, maybe they might have thrown. Hopefully the horses were gone if they threw them into the hole.
I'm just not sure. And then if you had to use the ladders to cross the street, why were the horses in the street? And what century was this? I know you've got fires going on up there, sweetheart. And if you have any rural areas like we do, some people had to leave their horses behind, and their horses just run away from the fire. They'll come home later. They really will, which is funny as hell. We've had them travel as much as like 45 miles to get away from the fire. And then when the fire and the heat went down, they just moseyed on back to the property. They're smart. They know where to find shit. They're way better than the typical 30-year-old in a car these days. The horses have a built-in GPS. The 30-year-olds have a cell phone that the minute they lose service, they won't know what to do on a straight road. Okay? I'm just saying. I have zero faith. Can you tell? So anyway, what century there, Puds? And then says Dachshund sausage. Yep, dog wieners. Oh my God.
Red Rocket.
He says, I'm perfectly sane. Do you not like my sticker helmet? Yes, Gail, you should know. We each have our own helmets. But Puds, who gets loan his every now and then to Queen when she needs it, Puds has stickers on it. So, it's important that you like his sticker helmet. It really is. 1776 says Lamau Gale. So you calling me crazy too? Too funny. Well, she's figuring this out. I don't know. There's only 3 people here. She might have run off by now. I'm just saying, I feel like I'm the 3rd person. Pud says, Heidel is Googling germ porn, where it is also called Frankfurter.
Okay.
Better than a Frankfurter. 1776 is Puddletown. Laughed my fucking ass off. Nope, didn't Google that hot dog stuff. I already knew it. And Gail says, so funny I would come on here and leave. We're sorry. We didn't live up to funny, huh? But do you feel bad for leaving now? We do have to add a little bit of guilt on.
Oh man.
How long would you stay when you were here? I'm curious. Was it just like a hit and run? Or was it a hit and try to listen to the other party's side and make sense of it and then go, can't do this, gotta drive off. Which one was it there, Gail? And welcome. 1776 says, laugh my ass off, Gail. And then says, Miss Bobby's made up a real words. Miss, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, 1776, grammar is fucking important.
Yeah.
I said Miss Bobby's made up a real words and real words. I was like, why is she calling him Miss Bobby? Listen, what you meant was Miss Bobby's made up and real words, like you were yelling at me. But I'm just going to say, without that grammar, you were not getting that yell. I had to fight to give you that yell.
I'm Southern girl, Miss Bobby.
Didn't I sound wrong? I mean, didn't it sound wrong? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gail says, I wouldn't say a word. Just came in and tried to watch the shit show and figure out where the fuck are they getting these conversations. And Pud says, I came here because Queen told me to, and to hear Snipe do his laugh. Oh my God. Gail, you have to, it'll be coming. You get ready, bud.
Yeah.
You get ready. In a moment, we're going to remind you of something. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to pay really good attention.
And Heidel has the right word coming up too.
Puddletown says, I came here because Queen told me to, and to hear Snipe do his laugh. Remember that chat. The chat that's here. Remember this. Cynthia says, one mites. And Puddletown says, the bug would slowly devour you. Heidel says, tardigrades. That's the word, tardigrades. Don't live on eyelashes. I felt like the conversation was they just live on your skin, not your eyelashes.
Yeah. I think it got that they're similar.
Right. Yeah. They're similar because we're looking that up at that night, the same night. That's why Bobby's got the clip of her saying that. But we looked them up also, but it was tardigrades. I knew there was another word, tardigrades. I think they just live on your typical skin. So anyway, it was adorable. Don't live on eyelashes, but I think that might be the word you're looking for. Yep, that's the one I was looking for exactly. Okay, so Gail, see where we are? See where we are? Is showing things and coming back to them here in a moment. Because it's just a thing. So it's seriously just a thing. But in the meantime, what I do want to show you, you just saw that one little critter. She was so cute with her bow and long fingernails. This is her boyfriend. Any cute? Any cute? Thank you, 1776. We so needed that word. Isn't this guy adorables? Him so adorables. Look, there's a blue one. Deagle, deagle, deagle.
Oh.
Here's a red one. Run. It's Satan. Here's a cute little
soft one.
Balloon one that you want. Him's got more than one color. Do you see? So they look similar, but this one here has cutie noses. So we're just going to do this because I can. Oh, shit. It would help if I would be able to type better. Oh, that guy's cheeks were funny. Tardigrades live all over the world. You can find them in moss, lichens, damp soil, fresh water, and a deep ocean. They survive harsh places like high mountaintops and icy polar regions by drying out into tough sleeping ball. I don't know, but why didn't we remember that they lived on it? Why do I remember they lived on us? Apparently, I remember stupid things and wrong things, and there it is.
But the other
wait,
ones, I think
know.
we got on a whole rabbit hole with that because
Right, but I know why tardigrades became a word for us to look up. Do you see this important situation right here?
what the
Common habitats, water, ponds, lakes, stream, and ocean mud. We know Bobby would want to know all about that.
Fish piss.
Yep. That's why Bobby knew about the tardigrades. I'm just saying.
They're in water in the ponds and lakes.
Something else to keep him out of the lake, pond, river, ocean, whatever. More and more reasons, bless his heart. That one was too cute to be a reason. I'm just saying.
I can read for a little bit now here.
Okay, you go for it.
For a while.
Yep.
And then Gail says the rabbit hole, and then Puddleton says tardigrades look like anteaters and pigs mated. Yes, they do.
Exactly. They're so cute.
Yeah. The funny part is when she tries to figure out cat from an hour ago. Yes, we've had to do that a couple times. And then
even tonight.
Says, Gail, yes, rabbit holes are fun. Then goes back holes. And then Puddleton says rabbit whores are fun. Rabbit whores are fun too. Yes, some are. And Heidel says, no, Snipe, don't mimic this. Oh. Ha 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 ha. Puddletown. Just a little one. I was nice.
And that is Snipe's laugh, Gail. Do you need to hear it again?
I don't know if I can do it again. I'm a tough one.
I should have asked.
I don't know. Now it's like I got to perform, and I don't know if I can perform like that.
He has performance anxiety.
Yeah. I don't know that I can laugh on command.
Only on your own desire command. You knew that was coming, so you got excited about it.
Yeah, I got excited.
Okay, I'll let you come back to that when you can.
Yeah. And Puddleton did say, and horses in the hole. La. Or Leah. I would see everyone on other streams and was wanting to ask questions but didn't dare. Yeah, because I am so serious on the places that you see me. Oh yes, don't ask me any questions because I am 100% serious when you see me places. Sometimes I am, but not always. I'm pretty sure of that.
The way I see it, Gail, is that if you swung by and you got confused, there might be somebody else who swung by and got confused, and they need you to know that you're comfortable enough on this herd that you can go ahead and ask somebody in the other valley, what the fuck were you guys doing? and we'd answer you friendly enough. I'm just saying, we would. We're weird, but we try to be helpful.
Yeah, I mean, it's the way we are. I don't
exactly.
Lamau, well, you know how to reach me. We are different in other streams. We don't have to behave here. I mean, we behave, it's just not well. The Hellfire was like over 100 years ago. Okay, I have a little request. I need to get to bed pretty soon, so please stop chatting. Puddletown sometimes it's the same. I'm the same in other chats though. In Puddletown, I should have said they filled the holes with garbage and dead horses. Okay.
Yeah, and you should have said it was 100 years ago too. They were not 100 years ago. They would not put live horses in a hole, but I would not put it past them these days. I'm just saying. Up in Seattle, They'd be like, throw the
Yeah.
damn things in there. Oh, but it's a live animal. Yeah, they can't
they
make up their
wouldn't.
mind. I'm just saying.
You know, yeah.
It depends. They're selfish enough that
they
they
might
don't
put-
care what it is. But then again, they don't want and they don't want to die. And yet they don't want to, oh wait, save it. No, don't. And it'd be one person yelling save it and 10 more saying stick it in there.
Nah, what they would do in Seattle now they would look at the hole, and then they'd have 10 years of litigation to see if they can actually fix it. That's what they would do in
Or
Seattle.
what they're supposed to do with the hole.
Yeah. What
'Cause
should
all
we
the
do with the
sticks
hole?
got-
Can we make
got shredded
is
up.
this a natural occurring hole, or should we
It's just saying. So anyway, do you need me to take over, honey? Because
I'm the same everywhere. Puddle says, I duty tie to make people laugh.
hi, Judy. I do try to make people laugh.
Yep. I Judy tie. Judy Tay. Judy Tay. Sounds like some kind of karate. Judy Tay. Puddle. He's a black belt in Judy Tay. I think we need a,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Oh
He's
my
probably
God.
only a brown belt. That would be more. Heidel says, yep, Puddle. And then Heidel says, Frankfurter versus Frank Barter Lamau. Well, and Frankenfurter, wasn't that the guy's name in Rocky Horror Picture Show? Wasn't there a Frankenfurter? I'll have you know my grammar was a fine lady, Puddletown said.
Yep.
Yes.
Frankenfurter.
Yep.
Frankenfurter. Get
Yeah.
that right. It's not Frankenfurter. It's Frank
Frankenfurter.
Furter. Not
Yeah.
and N as in
N.
hi
N,
Nancy.
like
how you doing?
yeah.
So yeah, Frank
Frankenfurter.
Furter. Played by
Okay.
Tim Curry. Keep going.
Vincent said, Shenny's, what's your favorite color?
Okay, my favorite color is what is it? What's the color? It's the deep dark green. It's a deep dark green. It's got another name to it though.
Forest green.
Forest green. Thank you. I was going to say evergreen and I knew that wasn't right. So forest green. Okay. However, I also really like the color. Apparently it's like a teal. It's like turquoise, but you can't find like fingernail polish and shirts and stuff in turquoise. So I like those things in teal. I'm just saying there's no answer.
Yeah. And then
Gail
Gail
says,
said,
I see. Poor thing.
Idol says, no, I should have said I. Miss Bobby's fake and real words. Grammar is
Oh,
hard
that
to
makes
do.
a hell of a lot more sentence.
That's
Sentence.
nice.
Sentence.
You gotta, yeah. I
Yeah.
pause.
No,
Miss
she could have
Bobby's.
said just simply, I miss Bobby's fake and real words. It doesn't have to have a comma.
Yeah.
That is a sentence. I miss Bobby's fake and real words. That's a
Yeah.
whole conversation. Doesn't start a whole third one, but
Yeah.
you know.
But I was
yeah.
gonna pause after I, because it took me a while to get to the other, and then it's Miss Bobby's.
Oh, you would have taken her right back to the Miss Bobby's, but she had no punctuation. Again, no grammar. So with no
It
grammar,
takes me a
you would
while
read
to
it.
get back there.
Yeah,
It takes me a
you
while. My eyes
you
are
would-
slow.
you would read it appropriately. I get what you're saying, but no,
Yeah.
I get it. Thank you. Grammar is hard to do late at night. LaBelle, I know, but I'm just pointing it out. Did you eat grandma or did you eat grandma? Just saying.
Gail was wondering, what are those? Those were the tardigrades, I'm guessing. Yes. Little bugs. Yes, those are tardigrades, Heidel said. They are yes, Gail, they are microscopic bugs. Yes, they grade your tartar. Yes, probably.
That's good. Now you're getting it, Gail.
Yep, you're getting it. Yep. Lol, Gail says Heidel, and yep, tartar. And they looked up, lived in water.
Lived in water. Yes, I did look up lived in water. Or where I wanted to know where they lived. And I would not put it past my boy to make sure he found every organism that could be near a waterway. I'm just saying, he doesn't like waterways. He doesn't. Probably 18 filters on the shower if he could. I'm just saying, there's a thing. So he doesn't like rivers, lakes, oceans, ponds, puddles, none of those things. So yeah, we looked up where they lived, and he probably did too.
Yeah.
Sniper, you still here?
I'm here. I'm trying to find back where, because I went and looked, and they're trying to go faster because
there's some going forward. There's some going forward. Don't go back. 1776 says the fancule snips Lamau brat.
That's yes.
I'm sorry. Yes. Go back to then fancule.
So you do better snips. Yes. Thank you, Heidel. That means you're a very nice gentleman.
See, and anytime that you see 1776 put stuff in the what the hell in the chat, it's her telling him how handsome he is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bud says you do better schnackered. Well, we're gonna work on it. Gail says you guys should put out public warning announcements on this content. Really? Are we that bad, or it was just that confusing? Laugh on command. No way. No, you're not supposed to. 1776 says performance anxiety, Lamau. You said what I thought before I could type this, because I'm special. Gail says this all makes so much sense now. No one is batshit crazy in here yet. Thank you for saying that. We don't believe it worth the shit, but it was awful kind of you. I'm just saying. And then, can you read this one?
Okay, I got to think up a laugh for him then. Type faster, Heidel. Her. That's I'm laughing.
Yeah, that wasn't a her laugh.
Dang it. No, but he's a bluegrass singer. He's got to have like a her.
Yeah.
Like
you did a good him laugh. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. You did a good him laugh. I was just expecting that to have been a her. We have some kinds of behaviors, says 1776. Here, just not always good behaviors. And Gail says, now that I figured it out, I'll be back with bales on. Bring a friend. Look, I need, look, I'm just going to say it this way. I need 200 more people to sub because they're going to, no, wait a minute, because they're going to be changing the monetization. And I need this to happen before the end of the year. Yeah. Okay. So I need 200 more subs. And I need everybody to watch 2,000 more hours. Okay. I figure those are rounded up. I'm not going to lie, but see, I've already seen them where I've gained a sub. I've already seen where they take 2 away. Then the next day they'll give me 1 back. And then after I post a live, I'll get 2 more. But they tell me who the people are and they're real people. And then a couple days later, I'll go back down 1. Could I be losing people? Have you met me? Of course I could. Do I think on the shorts that's, no, I don't. I think they don't watch. Okay. So I'm just saying, It'd be good if we could do that. Has that been my goal? No, it has not been my goal, but lately it's kind of been like a race. So, but yeah, might as well try, because if they're going to start just increasing it, let's see if I can get grandfathered in. Tell a friend, Gail. Tell your friend to tell 17 other friends to tell 17 other friends and invite them all in here. We will be the Gale's welcoming room. How's that? 1776 says, I'm trying to, Puddletown, but it's late and my eyes are at the fuzzy part of the night. Well, if y'all would stop typing, you know who wants to go to bed? That was him. 1776 is Lamau. Phrasing, stick it in there. Stick it in there. I thought you'd catch that. Gail's like, now he's honey. Who's honey? And Pud says, damn it, Snipe, and laughs. And 1776 is honey sugar pie. And then Pud says, ill Judy to you. I'll judicate you. I'm sorry, I think it meant K, but it came out Tay. I'll judicate you. Would you stop touching me with your nose? She doesn't lick anymore. She touches me with her nose. However, that car that ran over her head, her sinuses are always running. She's so cute when she's drooling. It's right out of her. And then things are right in her head. Okay. So anyhow, she walks up here. She doesn't have to lick anymore. That's the thing. Her lick was so that it was really gross. Well, you know what? It's just her nose. 1776 is Judy Tay, lol. And then Pud says, poor Furter. And 1776 is lol Puds. And Pud says, Chartreuse. 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 I don't know. What color is chartreuse? Great.
It's like a yellowish green.
No. Which would explain
really popular color in.
I like how I typed that whole sentence.
I wrote down Judy Tay just so I don't forget that.
oh yeah, that's too bright. No, that's too bright. I see. If I wore clothes like that, people'd see me coming. I never wanted them to see me coming. No, I tried to.
It's a really nice color though for fishing lures.
Huh?
It's a nice color for fishing lures.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot from that.
Yeah, that was it. That was almost like a fluorescent color. Okay. Yeah, forest green, a dark shade of forest green, not a rich shade, but a dark shade. I'm gonna do it again, aren't I? I'm gonna do it again. 1776 says forest green.
Kazoon tight.
Did you hear that? Because that was perfect timing.
No, I just guessed.
That was perfect timing. It really was. And I'm like, oh my God, I just barely moved my head from the mic. Okay, I'm glad. And then Gail says, now I get why Snipe and Heidel picking each other. There you go. And Pud says they are brother and sister. And Sin says, okay, what's your second best color? Wait, but I gave you that, didn't I?
You gave
the teal aqua color.
Oh.
That's that I think is my second favorite color. I really, really do. If I had a vehicle, I would want it forest green. If I had a pair of pants, I'd want them forest green. If they were sandals, a shirt, or fingernail colors, I would go for the teal. Do you see how I am? I would not wear the forest green and the teal at the same time. Those don't get along. I'm just saying. Sin says, I'm asking because I'm designing something for you. Well, thank you, sweetheart. Pretty much anything that anybody does for me, I absolutely love. So, everything works out perfectly that way. 1776 says, I didn't put a comma between I and Miss Stined Snipe. That's why I told him he couldn't read it that way. 1776 says, lol, Gale, maybe. And Pud says, Snipe is in top chat again. He lost my chat. What chat? I was putting them on the screen at the time.
Yeah.
You told him he did better.
I did the one that
snockered.
I'll have you know my grammar was a fine lady. I said that. I thought it was funny.
Yep. He said that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He read you do better snockered because I read the one where you've done better on that laugh.
Yeah.
I thought I would scream at him for you. Thought I did pretty darn good. Where were we at? I'm so fucking stupid. There we are.
It was.
Bud says, I said, I'll have you know, my grammar was a fine lady. Yep, he read that one.
Well, Mount Grammar.
Yeah,
she was a big gal. She was a big gal. Mount Grammar.
Wait, did he say Mount Grammar the first time? Because I heard you say
no,
my grammar.
It was my grammar, but it's Mount Grammar there.
Now it says Mount Grammar. Exactly. 1776 says, Pud, he read that. And Pud says, he doesn't like puddles. He likes puddles. He does like puddles. Pud's just missed it. Maybe it was because Pud's was sneezing too. Because I'm telling you, I'm having a sneezing night. Puddletown says, oh, I missed it, Heidel. No, he read it. 1776 says, no, it does not mean that, Snipe. You know good and well. Leave him alone. And well, the T3-isms means. I was not telling you to leave him alone. I was telling her, Celestial Nova, to leave Kitty Cow alone. Because I don't know why the cat still comes here. I'm just saying. He has to be very stealth now. Oh, he loves it when I go outside in the front yard without the nines. He's like, yes, it's lines time because she left the nines in the house and they're in there barking now and they're pissed off at her, but I get love. I'm just saying, our little kitty cow feels like he is abused by her. He's not even sure if he can trust Ditto at this time. I'm just saying. He's like, I don't know. I just know it's a white ball of fur running after me, and I don't take the time to know if it's Celestial Nova or Ditto. I'm gone. I'm serious. That cat runs fast, and it's good that the dogs teach him to stay away from dogs. I'm just saying.
Getting exercise too.
Oh, he gets plenty of exercise. He's supposed to be a fat cat. You know that those black and white fat cats because he's got the excess. I don't have the excess. I'm stretching my own. The excess skin down below, but he don't feel it in because, he gets a portion of indoor cat food and the rest is what he has to get outside. And you know what's funny? Is he doesn't eat his whole portion of indoor cat food. I get worried about him because I think he's not eating well. But at the same time, I have plenty of birds and mice and lizard heads. And he brings most everything around to the side of the house where the trash can is for me and leaves me their body parts.
Oh.
I guess he knew I wouldn't be offended. I don't know. So anyway, Puddletown says, I'm not fat, Albert. Laughing Snipe. Hey, hey, hey.
I can't help how you laugh. It's just
I'm fat, Albert. Yeah. No, you have. Yeah. I'm so sorry. That's just wrong. I just can't. I miss my childhood days, even if they were horrible. I'm not punch drunk. I just remember, and then you're making me, almost punch drunk because the way you're doing Fat Albert, you'd have to understand there's a whole reason for it. My brother Rodney, I used to call Fat Albert. The problem is our older brother Alfred, he only weighed like 850 or 900 pounds.
Oh.
So, but I never called him Fat Albert. So when you're doing Fat Albert's voice, it's making me think of my two brothers. One of them that we called Fat Albert, and the other one that really was.
Oh.
And yes, they were of the same color and shade. Jeez. Just saying. They were. They still are. They're both still alive. Well, at least part of one of them is still alive. They took a leg, and I don't know if they took the other one yet. So there's parts of him that's not with us anymore. How's that sound? So, yeah, let's not Fat Albert laugh. Squirrel. So that's not a you don't have to do. It's just to get ready for me to lose my shit when you do. Okay. 1776.
I'll think of a new laugh for him.
Do you want to read it or you want me to?
No, you can read that.
Snap. Were you going for a Fat Albert laugh with that laugh for Puddles? Why do you both think that? No. And Gail's like, Heidel, there is no way punctuation is going to help this. No, it does.
Oh.
It did. I thought it did.
Oh,
And 1776 is Lol Puddles. You heard that too.
Yeah.
I don't know how they both, it sounds different on their side than it did on ours, because they both thought it was like a Fat Albert laugh. I didn't think it. You know who I thought it was? Who was, oh, man. Yep.
Maybe now that I got Judy Tay in my head, I should do like what was the Kung Fu dog? Hong Kong Fooey.
Who was? Okay.
That's
in,
yeah.
Who was in Long? Fuck me. I can't remember anything.
That wasn't a movie I saw.
No, it's like
Google that.
Longhorn or Long Oil. It's the Oil Man. It's Oil Land. No. That we were watching last year, the oil thing. Landman.
Yeah.
Landman. I got there. I friggin' got there. Oh my God. Don't even ask me how I got there. Thank you for talking and helping me with that. Okay. I have to go. Okay. And now I need his IMDb.
You mean
because they're not
the guy from
not
like the French fried potatoes, Sling Blade?
Yes, Sling Blade.
Billy Bob Thornton.
That's who that laugh made me think of. Okay, him and the kids sitting there on the and that laugh.
French fried potatoes.
Yep, that's the one. Thank you. You knew where I was going. Thank God. Thank God you knew who was in Landman, because I had to go look up Billy Bob Thornton before I could get us there. And you got us there knocking that step out. So thank you.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Yeah, but I feel like there was another line that he was well known for in that movie, and I can't remember what it was either. Go figure.
Some people called it Kaiser Blade. I call it Sling Blade.
They call it Sling Blade. Stop it, you weirdo.
There's a lot of them in that. That movie is so great if you're wasted.
Well, it was great not being wasted too.
Oh, it is too. Yeah,
I'm
but
not
it
a
is
Billy Bob
awesome.
Thornton fan at all.
Oh,
Think he's a little
no.
wacko. But you know what? I like his work. And that was like one of the best works. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say.
But when you're wasted, it's a completely different movie. Oh my God, it's good.
Well, I'm not gonna
Half a
be
dozen drunk guys watching that. Whew.
I'm sorry, but I can think of something else that half a dozen drunk guys would want to be watching.
Well,
Although we are getting older, maybe I'm wrong now.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they would. I mean, I wouldn't fault them for wanting to watch that
we're
movie.
nice guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Okay,
fault
they're stopping. Cat and Puddles must have fell asleep.
Okay, good.
We can quick catch up and finish.
Yeah. So, do you want to read or you want me to?
If I
Go
can
for it.
figure out where we're
At 11:24. Oh my God, it's 11.
Okay, Heidel said Lamau, maybe not to Judy, and that, or yeah, to Gail. Then Sin said, "Well, I got."
grammar.
And then Sin said, "I got Squid monetized. I guess I better get started grifting you." And then Gail said, "Oh, stop it
Thank
at the
you,
bottom."
Sin.
And then Gail said, "When you figure this out, it really is very entertaining." You figured it out?
I'm so
Tell
happy
us.
for her.
Heidel says, "Gail, glad you figured it out." And then Heidel says, "More the merrier, Sin, yes." And then Heidel
That's it.
said, "Gail, also tell those friends, watch hours of replay help too." And Heidel said, "Bless you, Shenny. We know when you muted that half the time you need to sneeze, lol." And Puddleton says, "Kiddown about top chat."
Oh God, who farted? Did you eat dog poop? This stinky. You farted? I can't. That's bad.
I think it's kidding about top chat, but it was Kidong about top chat.
Oh, I wouldn't have even gotten to the kidding. I don't get vowels.
Oh,
Okay, keep going.
Sin says, "How about what you're drinking out of?"
Well, that's the color that that's the chartreuse that Puds was talking about. I mean, it's good. It's a good color. I like it. It's the color of my bathroom and the color of a shirt that I had that I actually didn't know was the same color as my bathroom walls until I hung it up on the towel rack one day and I couldn't find it. It blended in. So apparently I'm around this color an awful lot also. Those are technically the three colors I think I'm around a lot of.
And then we had somewhere up there Heidel says, yeah, no, then
All puns, yep, you were.
Sin about what about you? And then okay, Law, yep, you were. And then I know you weren't telling me to leave Snipe alone, Lamau. And then Heidel says it's hey, by the way. and bless you again, Shani. And then since the Landman is awesome, the first and third episodes, yes, they were good. Heidel says Hong Kong Fooey laugh sounds like a while inhaling or gasping for air. Yes, I'll have to work on that.
Oh, that would be rough.
Voice. Yeah, it is kind of tough. I don't know if I can do that. But since he knows Judy K,
Pud says nope.
And then lol. And then Heidel says lol. And then Pud says kidong on your head. A Judy K move. You can do the last couple. I can't even spell.
That hurts so much.
Oh.
Okay.
Belong on your head. That's a
So 1776 is laugh my fucking ass off, Puds, and a broken rib and back that hurts. Puds laughing, and then Snipe says good night, and 1776 says good night. So you know what all of this means, Gail? Just in case you've never been here for this part, we actually have the ability to also in the stream. I know we love talking that much, but we do. And when everybody says that's it, I'm done, I can't do it anymore, we understand and say, well, that was fun. So here's where we are tonight. It's been fun. Thank you very much. Gail, have a good evening. Puds, Huggars, Buggars, 1776, you too. Gail, come back. Snipe, thank you so much for hanging out with me the whole entire night. Okay?
Yeah. I should sleep good tonight, I think.
Well, I hope you will. I feel like I'm going to have a backache all night. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Hasta la vista. We'll see you next time. Oh, wait. Next time, by the way, is tomorrow night. Same time, different channel. Same channel, different station. I don't know what they do, what they call all this shit. Talk to you later. Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Good night, sweetheart, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart, it's time to go. We hate to leave you, but we really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart, we have played. For some it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, I just can't beat you now. We hate to leave you, chat, it's been fun having you round. Good night, sweetheart, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart, it's time to go. We hate to leave you, but we really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart, game's been played. Muscles in your head won't like it if I stay and play. Huggers, Buggars to you each, we'll be going, you know I have to go. Good night, sweetheart, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart, it's time to go. We hate to leave you, but we really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart, the games have all been played.